Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shayley, and together we have got one of our best-selling beauty ranges, skincare like you will not believe, at incredible prices. But it's all about real and visible results.
It's our most repeat bought products here at Shop on TV, and the reason being the results that you can get. Now we've got back in stock on a fantastic price our AM and PM duo from MIE, My Instant Results. Like Hayley said, providing real and visible results when it comes to skincare. Each and every claim independently proven on independent trials that you've had to get these great results that we talk about.
And that is the great thing. It is all about results. And the reason that it is one of the most rebought products is for so many, they get these great results very, very quickly. But obviously, the longer you use a product, the even better the results become. But let's have a little look on our website, because we have got some incredible products available, and actually seeing those befores and afters are fantastic as well. So let's have a little look. First of all, at our PM, which we will be starting with in the bundle, and this tends to sell out time and time again, and we haven't got as much stock as we would like. The befores and afters, I mean, take a look. This is a split screen, and we'll go straight into the side-by-side face, because you really do see then the absolute benefits from this cream.
And this is My Instant Effects after 60 minutes. It's all about recovery, refreshing the skin. It doesn't matter what ethnicity you are, what age you are. You don't have to decide on a skincare. This skincare is for you. It's for men, it's for women, it's for any ethnicity that you can see there. Looking at the PM Recovery Night Cream after just 60 minutes. Now, if you do want to shop with us, just take a look at that item number on the screen. 045001 is your item number. At $45.99, it gets you the PM cream, but it also gets you the AM as well.
It's a great way to start, actually, if you've never used the range before, but it is a great product to stock up on whilst we have got the stock and we've got the deal. But you can check everything out on the website, of course, shopontv.co.uk. On the website, you'll see the whole range, and it's well worth shopping ahead of us on the website, putting a few items into your basket, thinking ahead for Christmas, because you will only pay that one delivery.
Yeah, multi-order across the entire range. We've got a fabulous hand serum on there. We've got the deep line elixir.
What if it's your neck and décolleté? Yes. Oh my word, wait till you see the befores and afters for that. An area that can age, and we don't know what to do about that neck. We've got the solutions for all your skincare problems. So don't go anywhere, because we've got loads to tell you.
shopontv.co.uk. Get shopping ahead.
Hello and a very good morning to ITV1 and STV. It's Shop on TV. It's great to have your company. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shayley, but we're not alone today. It's Shayley Richard. How are you, Richard?
Very well.
Great to have you. I haven't seen you for a little while, so very exciting to have you back.
Yeah, I've been a bit ill.
Bless you.
But you're back, and
back,
you're here.
And he's looking fabulous.
Yeah, our fabulous deals from MIE. We're bringing you our most rebought products here on Shop on TV, and we're bringing you those great bundles. Now, we're going to start with the story behind MIE, and your story, Richard, first of all, because you've been involved in skincare for a number of years.
For a little while. We won't count, but quite a few years.
30 years now.
Really?
Brilliant.
More.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I wanted to do was to create a range that would give you real and visible results quickly, but more you use it, day after day after day, you get a better and better result. So that's what we want to do here.
And that's what we get with your skincare, that instant result, but with long-term benefits, and benefits that have been independently tested as well.
All of our products are independently tested. So that was done, the night cream was done by Princeton in the US. Everyone knows Princeton.
Wow, yeah.
And their quote was, we've never tested anything in our history which scores so high across all criteria.
Which is amazing, and wait till you see those befores and afters as well. But why did you get your own brand? Why did you start your own brand? Because What's the saying that you always say about the ladies that you meet?
Okay.
Because you've been in the beauty industry for years and there's so many brands that you've worked alongside.
I've never met any woman in the UK who hasn't used product I've been involved with ever.
Which is incredible, because you have been involved in so many different top-end, high street, huge name brands.
Yeah, and what I want to do is create a range which give you real and visible results quickly, but more importantly, better and better each day you use them.
Just gets better. And we're going to take a look at some befores and afters straight away. We've got a full range of MIE products for you, and they're all available on the website. If you know the products, you'll be shopping ahead of us. Do multi-order as well. You'll only pay one postage if you are multi-ordering. So if you want to go for several different products, one postage across the range. So whether it's the day and night cream, whether it's the elixir that we've got there, we've got a hand cream, we've got eyes, we've got lips, we've got something for all of your issues when it comes to skincare. But all the solutions are there for you. 045001 is the item number for the day and the night cream that we've got for you. And that will be the main bundle. And we're going to talk you through the night cream first of all. It sounds like it's a little bit of back to front, but we're going to take a look at the PM cream first.
And the reason behind that is actually this was your very first product. This is the product that you were just talking about, that when it was tested, they could not believe the results from this one cream.
Yeah, I didn't. We had it tested and it came out so good. And,
and this is the cream that you absolutely swear by, isn't it?
Yeah, there's nothing you can comment or measure about your skin. It does not improve.
Which is a huge statement. So whatever issues you've got with your skin, and working whilst we're sleeping, which is so important. And when you see those befores and afters, you truly do. You've got a split screen there, so you really can see the difference. And when we go to the two-shot of the picture, you'll really see, oh my word, it's the luminosity. The skin looks so much younger. Even the definition of the cheekbones, the jawline.
Yeah, I mean, the luminosity is fantastic. There's just 60 minutes between the before and after. So you've got the brighter skin and you've got evening of skin tone as well.
You really have, and like you say, the smoothness to the skin, the brightness. I mean, a youthful skin is a softer, smoother looking skin. And the great thing is we are talking about all different skin types.
This one really is mother and daughter moment.
Isn't it? Wait till you see this side by side, because you really do then see the difference. Like you say, mother and daughter.
I mean, brighter skin is associated with more youthful skin. And here, that is phenomenal. I mean, not everyone's going to get that result. But 60 minutes, that one got that result. And she's 47.
You can really see, you can even see the difference. It's good as well for reducing dark spots, age spots, increases the elasticity. So again, that jawline being tighter. But like you say, the luminosity to the skin is absolutely fantastic. And again, when we see this side by side, and this is what's the amazing thing is, it's 60 minutes. We're not talking about 6 months.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter what age you are. So we had it tested on 20-year-olds, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
Get these results. And what we're showing here is this girl, I think she's 28. So we're showing you 47, 48, 28.
Great range, whether it's age or ethnicity. You don't have to choose with MIE. And this bundle is always the most popular. $45.99, should be £91. Now, we've talked about statistics, and we're going to show you some numbers when it comes to the results that you can get here. And we're going to start with elasticity. Now, run us through these numbers, if you would, Richard.
Yeah, elasticity is how fast your skin recovers if you pinch it.
Okay, the bounce back.
And 1 hour, 99% average. Now what we do is show you the highest and the lowest. No other brand does that. We show you the highest and the lowest. So 4 weeks, 131. So you can see how it gets better over time.
Yeah.
And we are impatient, aren't we, Richard? So, I mean, it's great we get these quick results, but then we carry on getting those results as it goes along.
Yeah, 4 weeks, 131. 6 weeks, 148. The worst result we got was 97% improvement.
Wow.
And we don't know any other skincare company that shows their lowest results when it comes to these kind of numbers. But MIE are so pleased, so many awards that they win. And then we go to hydration that you can see here. And this hydration is, well, explain what that means, the 12 hours.
Hydration, most people talk about luminosity.
Moisturisation, isn't it, that a lot of people talk about. And it's different, isn't it?
Hydration is much more important. It's much deeper in the skin and it's much more important. So 12 hours later, it doesn't take 12 hours to work. 12 hours later, so you wake up 12 hours later. If
With that increase
if you're lucky
in
enough to
hydration?
sleep for 12 hours,
Oh gosh, that'd be good.
117% more hydrated. And more hydrated skin is younger looking, is more luminous. And worst result we got, lowest, 74%.
So that's a 74% increase in hydration after 12 hours of application.
That's even after 12 hours. The highest, now all of our highest numbers come from our older audience. So the older you are,
Wow.
the better you get.
So
the result.
it's never too late to start.
Never too
Actually,
late.
the best results are seen when you do have that older skin. We are massively busy. It's really great to have your company. Remember, this is just the PM that we're talking about. It's a really fabulous bundle, and it's all about those results. We've also got wrinkle depth. I mean, it increases all these different issues that you have. And that's the thing I love about your PM cream. Like you were saying earlier, there's nothing that it can't deal with, whatever issue you've got.
Well, we got so many statistics for this. We got 70 odd statistics for this. And this is wrinkle depth, 4 weeks, 27% on average, 6 weeks, 41%, highest 64.
I mean, that is incredible. And again, it's all about those instant results, the fact they get better the longer you use this. So you can't go wrong, because whatever issue you've got, sometimes you stand and look at creams and think, well, yeah, I'll go for the one that's going to get rid of my wrinkles. But there again, I've lost the elasticity in my skin.
Yeah.
So should I go for the one with elasticity? And the great thing is you've put all the right ingredients to deal with all those problems.
Exactly. So what very important, this application.
Small
You only
amount.
need a small amount. If I stop destroying the set, just put one pump only,
Okay.
back of your hand. The reason we put it on back of the hand is because it's less water, it's highly concentrated. Then you dot it around your face and then smooth it in. And one pump will do everything your skin needs.
And like we say, always the smallest amount. Go on, show us.
I love this.
What?
So this is
I mean, that's the
elasticity,
instant
yeah?
effect.
Do this hand.
Wow, so the difference to the skin, look at that.
Straight
look at that
away.
slow pinch and that slow bounce back. But then where you've used it, you can't even get hold of the skin. We're busy across the board. Remember, the price on the screen that we're showing you is only for one half of the bundle that we've shown so far. Let's take a look at some reviews quickly, and then we'll run you through the day cream, the AM cream. Take a little look at these reviews. Everybody raves about MIE. I'll just read that top one for you. Lovely cream for the night, goes a long way. I wake up with hydrated, soft skin. The one at the bottom, lightweight, hard-working, improves texture and tone. Everybody loves MIE. This is why it's our best-selling range of products here at Shop on TV, not just in beauty, across the board.
Yeah, across everything that we sell. And honestly, we're starting the show really, really busy. As ever with this bundle, it's only as long as stocks last. Well, we're lucky tonight because we've got Richard with us, but we've also got Christopher. Now, Christopher is the Global Creative Director to MIE, and we can see him right there. And he fell in love with your brand, didn't you, Christopher?
Well, to be fair, I also fell in love with Richard. So I was actually representing a cosmetic brand, and we happened to be in the same place. Do we not have?
Oh, have we got sound? Oh,
Oh,
we haven't
no,
got any
we've-
sound at the minute. We'll sort out the sound and we'll come back to Christopher.
He looks fabulous, doesn't he? He sounds brilliant as well. But we'll go on to the AM, which is what we're going to talk to Christopher about. He joined the company because he absolutely loved your products, and he, like you, had worked with so many different skincare brands.
Yeah, he's been working with us for about a year, but I've handled the UK. But since I've been a bit ill, he's come across it and handling it all now.
He's all across the world,
He
isn't
is,
he?
absolutely.
Representing your
Canada,
brand.
Australia, America.
Brilliant.
Everything.
And I know that you met whilst you were at a shopping channel, and he was working for another brand at the time, but he'd already loved your skincare range.
Yeah, he was working for a makeup brand.
Yeah.
And he loved the skincare, and he's raving about it.
Well, he says it's changed his skin completely.
It has.
And he's actually changed what he's had to do as well.
He's old and haggard.
Don't believe that. Don't believe that for a minute.
You're only saying that because he can't answer you back at the minute.
Now, when it comes to the AM cream, we'll get Christopher back in a moment. Let's take a look at some of the befores and afters. Again, the results that you can get by simply using these creams is spectacular. This lady here, now this is a split screen. On the left before, on the right after using it for 30 minutes. And when we show you that full face, what a difference. And it's about luminosity here as well,
Yeah,
isn't
and
it?
look at the cheekbones. This product gives you those cheekbones.
Absolutely, which so many of us are dying to have. The cheekbones. Sadly, as we age as well, everything seems to drop. You've got that luminosity, that brightness. It really does hydrate. And it's all skin types, which is fantastic as well.
And this lady, can you zoom in on the forehead?
Yes,
We have got that shot. Because the improvement on her skin is amazing.
Yeah, and it takes on the lumps and bumps there.
Well, the texture of the skin's changed.
So
completely,
it smooths, it brightens, it deeply hydrates. And the equivalent, they say, to laser treatment as well when we look at the actual results. And again, we're looking at all skin types, all ages, the girls and the guys as well.
Yeah.
And we do love this. I mean, when we see this next to each other, you can really see, oh my word, you're like, it's like he's been away for about 4 months. He just looks so refreshed.
Richard, you always say people won't notice what you've had done, but they'll be like, well, you look well.
That's the one comment you will get.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
You look well.
Yeah.
And that's so good.
Yeah.
Because you look well. Have you been on holidays?
Yeah.
Have you had some time
Yeah.
out?
Yeah.
Absolutely, and he looks like he's been on holiday for about, well, I said about 4 weeks, probably about 4 months. He looks so refreshed.
Now,
just here in
I was gonna say,
stock-wise, oh my
stock-wise,
word.
10% of the stock already gone on our bundle. We've got it back in stock for you. We've got it at that great deal. Remember, for one of these, it's normally $49.50. You're getting both for $45.99. It is a brilliant deal. You can use PayPal Pay in 3, $16.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments, and shop across the board. You'll only pay 1 postage. 045001. Christopher, I think we've got you back.
I think we can speak to you now.
Listen, Richard, if you just wanted to be a camera hog, that's all.
It pulled the plug.
God. Listen, I have to tell you, not only did I fall in love with MIE, I fell in love with Richard too because of his passion for the beauty industry. We've been friends for longer than we've worked together, and I've always respected him and his ethics in creating the best quality products for the industry. And that's something that I stand behind. I'm definitely not going to open my mouth to speak about a product that I don't use and love myself. And so I have to tell you, he put these products in my hand in my dressing room when I was representing a makeup brand, and we were in the same studio in the US. And I thought, yeah, okay, you guys, I fell in love with it. I fell in love with it because of my skin reacted. I started seeing a difference in my skin almost immediately. And the best part was, and I tell everybody this, I haven't gone to the good doctor for an injectable in quite some time.
We love that. How great is that? Could you talk us through the results for the AM? We've got hydration first because the ingredients really do give these fantastic results.
As Richard will also tell you and attest to, the day cream is all about nourishing, brightening, and reducing wrinkles, but we do that based on hydration. That's the building blocks here. Just over a period of 24 hours, we see an average increase in hydration of 27%, with the lowest being 12 and the highest being 40%. That's just 24 hours to obtain a more moisture-rich, plumped out, and healthy skin. This study is from an independent company that is completely separate from our company. So this is somebody who took this product and said, oh my gosh, this works. This is over a trial that people were able to see increased hydration. And again, just in 24 hours, with that average being 27% and the lowest being 12. But The best part is the results are cumulative. So the more you use the product, use it every single morning, your skin will get better and better.
And
I
that's
have
just
dry spots
hydration that we're looking at there, Christopher. We're going to take a look at luminosity now. And this is that gorgeous glow to the skin, isn't it?
So the luminosity is what we register as youth. When you see someone and you see that light bounce on their skin, that's what we subconsciously register as younger looking skin. In a time period of only 30 minutes, we saw an average luminosity increase of 8%, with the highest being 11%. This is that light bounce back up off of the skin that gives us that youthful glow.
Yeah, and 8% doesn't sound a lot. 8% is equivalent to the best expected from laser treatment.
That's what we were
I
saying.
mean, that is incredible, isn't it?
In 30 minutes.
Yeah.
In 30 minutes.
Using skincare.
And for laser, you usually go three, maybe 4 treatments, Chris, for laser.
Yeah, and I mean, I have done the laser treatments in the past. Number one, there's a long downtime, so you can forget a 30-minute recovery time, that's for sure. But also, you do have to go for multiple treatments over a period of months. So
And
if
the
you know
cost.
that you can get an 8% luminosity increase in just 30 minutes without the pain and without the downtime, you can sign me up for that every day.
Well, everybody is wanting it because we are massively busy. Stock-wise, if you do want to go for this bundle, and we've only been on air about
15 minutes.
well, 15 minutes, and stock-wise, a quarter of the entire bundle has already gone. You do desperately
People
need
love
to
it.
check your baskets out. We've got so many in baskets, and as you know, it's not yours until you check out. When we do have Richard with us, and now we've got Richard and we've got Christopher, we do get ourselves into a little bit of a situation where suddenly you're in a situation where there's more people ordering than stock is actually available. And if in 15 minutes we've lost a quarter of the stock, I think tonight is going to be that night. You do need to check your baskets out while that stock is there for you, and it's so easy to do that either on the website, or of course you can jump onto the phone lines, but tonight it is going to be first come, first serve.
I would definitely go to the website, and a lot of you are already shopping across the board, across the range. The day and the night is that first bundle that you see there, but it's absolutely flying. Please confirm your order and check those baskets out for us. Don't hang around at this price at $45.99. Normally for one of those, it's $49.50. You're getting both for $45.99, the day and the night. And like Hayley said at the top of the show, this is a great way to introduce yourself to the range.
It's a great way to start with the range because you've got exactly what you need, and you see those befores and afters that can make such a difference. But also, don't forget, if you are already buying MIE, and it is our most rebought range here, our rebought products here on Shop on TV, it is a great opportunity to stock up on that bundle as well. Lovely Christmas gift too.
Yeah, brilliant gift. So buy a set for yourself and a set for Christmas gift. 045001 is the item number there. Something else that we've got to get to quickly because we don't have as much stock as we would like. Whenever we have this in stock, it absolutely flies.
Well, you found it actually, because we haven't even given you a bit of a preview. You've gone onto the website, you've jumped onto this product, and this product, it's great to have Richard with us, because what do you call this product, Richard?
The Deep Line Elixir, what do you call it?
Instant confidence booster.
Instant confidence booster. And we love that, because when we see the befores and afters for this, and we'll bring Christopher in as well, oh my word, Christopher, when you were saying about you don't need to have anything done now, all you need is a bit of Deep Line Elixir.
This is your magic wand. By combining hyaluronic acid, panthenol, and vitamin B5, we have a multi-molecular approach to an on-the-go problem solver. This is in your purse. This is in your hand. When you see the line, correct the line. It is that simple. Just by clicking the product, one little pearl comes out on the brush, you brush it on, and you watch the line disappear, filling it with that moisture, and it also is something that helps to fortify the skin. So by giving that hyaluronic acid back to the skin, which one molecule can hold up to 1,000 times its weight in water, we're able to hydrate the skin naturally for a more long-term effect.
And again, it's all about getting those results super, super quickly. We're seeing these in 10 minutes. I love this one because this lady has got lovely skin, but she has got the lines on the forehead. And she has got, we normally call it the 11s, but she's got a onesie, Richard, hasn't she? She's got the one line, but it diminishes hugely.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't believe that's 10 minutes apart, but that is literally 10 minutes apart. That onesie has diminished, hasn't quite gone, but it's greatly, hugely diminished. And results last for quite a long time.
And we can apply makeup on top of this as well, can't we?
All of our products completely absorb.
Brilliant.
Now,
so it's not hiding that line, it's actually plumping that crease and that line out.
Yeah, the product goes in and the molecules plump out.
And that's what it's all about. So it's real and visible results, which is what this range is all about. Love the systems as well. I love all your systems. You're not putting your fingers into creams and things. But this is a very clever sort of twisting pen system.
Yeah, they're all airless.
Yeah.
Very, very important.
It is.
They don't get exposed to the environment.
Yeah.
With this one, when you get it home, you have to twist the bottom maybe 12 times.
Yeah. And get the pump going.
Just to get it up.
Yeah, get the product up.
Afterwards, it comes out straight away. So you just put it onto the brush.
Yeah.
You identify a line. You put it on. Go once or twice with it.
Rub it slightly.
Once or twice against it, and it's gone.
So you rub one way, the other way. And then, like you're seeing with the befores and afters, all of a sudden that line has gone. And it might be the 11s really do make you look miserable, don't they? Look like you're frowning all the time. So to get rid of those is fantastic.
And the wrinkle depth reduction, again, about those clinical trials. Each and every claim clinically proven by independent labs to ensure the claims are genuine. Take a look at these. Christopher, just talk us through these wrinkle reductions, if you would.
This is what's incredible to me, because when we're talking about time period and people who want instant results, like me, I want it yesterday, right? So in just 10 minutes, we had an average wrinkle depth reduction of almost 80%, with the highest being 100%. That's 10 minutes. Now, 1 hour into it, we have an average of 83% wrinkle reduction with average of 100%. This is an incredible result because this is that instantaneous result. This gives you the power to fix the problem right there in your hands every single time. Whereas before, when you talked about those 11s or you talked about those deep lines, an injectable was almost the only option for you. But then you also lose facial expression. I personally enjoy being able to still have that facial expression, but I also enjoy not having the deep lines associated with it.
Absolutely.
Yes,
and
please.
Again, instant results with long-term benefits, and that's what this range is all about. It's all about real and visible results, and we are hugely, hugely busy. That busy, actually, that we've almost got every bit of stock of the Deep Line Elixir in baskets. So we're almost at that point where more people are ordering than stock is available.
It's the most affordable on the range at $19.99. Again, another great introduction, but I would add it in with the AM PM. 040331 is your item number for the Deep Line Elixir. However, the bundle where we started,
we were meant to tell you a third of the stock is sold out and gone, and then as those details came in, it's changed to 40%.
Okay, we'll take that. Jump ahead, add it into your basket. 045001 is your item.
I mean, those two items together,
Yes.
a great way to go, because you've got your day and your night, and the results for the day and the night are incredible. But then you've got that Deep Line Elixir, which is your little sort of miracle in your handbag. You'll always want that with you. You'll never want to run out of it. So pop it in the basket together, because you won't pay any extra delivery costs. But where shall we go to next?
Well, we're going to talk about the eyes now, the depuffing eye serum. Now, the great thing about this is it's a duo. You're actually going to get two of the depuffing eye serums.
This is definitely something, once you've used it once, you never want to run out of this. And there's a brilliant story
Yes.
behind this. Because though the PM was your very first cream, Richard, you were involved in developing an eye cream for a massive superstar.
We're not going to say a name.
You didn't know who it was at the time, but a huge superstar. She was touring, she was often on planes and buses, and she just wanted to look great in an instant, didn't she?
Yeah, global megastar, I'd have to say.
Just
One name.
One name. She wanted something that would get her eyes ready for the show. And
So she's photo ready.
photo ready within 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
That was the key.
So as she was landing, popping it on.
Bit
Yeah.
of, bit
So
of
as
the
soon
eye
as she
serum.
got off the plane.
You never know when she's going to get papped.
Yeah.
And I thought I could do something for her. When I developed this, we had it tested, sent it across to her, and she liked it.
Yes,
she
without
liked it a
doubt.
lot, and we like it a lot, and
Yeah.
we're very grateful that she ordered this. Christopher, I know this is one of your favourites.
It is one of my favorites because my eye area was one of the causes of a lot of insecurity for me. My eyes were puffy and I had some dark circles, and a lot of times I would look tired even though I wasn't. And for someone who's not a big sleeper anyway, it just continued to get worse. After using this, now I can walk out the door without having the dark circles under my eyes. And even if I am tired, I never look it.
And that is the great thing. And we'll look at some befores and afters because there's so many eye issues that this deals with. All of these are fantastic. So instantly you look under the eye, which is an incredible difference, Richard.
Yeah, but then you look over the eye as well.
Yes.
For this particular one, she doesn't look as if she's got a hooded eye lift in the top. But in the bottom, my God, she
What
had
a
hooded
difference,
eye.
yeah.
And that's just 15 minutes apart.
And I think lots of us, as we age, we get those sort of hanging eyelids, and it's just lifted those lids. And it has done the same here. Again, different skin types, different ages.
Yeah, it's sorted out underneath the eye because there's redness, etc. But if you look above the eye, it's 15 minutes. Look above the eye. The eyelid on the before is touching the eyelash.
Yes.
On the after, it's above it.
Yeah, it's
you notice
lifted
it 2 or 3 mil. And eyes are the windows to the soul. And if you look on the after here, she looks more approachable. She looks more.
Yes. She
It's
looks
softened,
kinder,
isn't
she
it?
looks
Kinder,
softer. Yeah.
And that's the thing.
I love this next one because this one, I just think, bless her, the before, and this is, she's quite young, but she looks like she's had the worst week ever. She's been perhaps crying every night. She's perhaps got 3 children under 5 or something. She's had no sleep at all. The after, in just 15 minutes, she looks amazing after 15 minutes.
I have to tell you, this is exactly the problem that I have with my eyes. You see the darkness underneath the eyes where you have the redness and some of the blue tones coming through.
Right.
That was what I suffered from. That's exactly what I had every time when I would wake up, go out the door, and especially if I didn't have any kind of color. So during the winter months where I didn't have any tan, it got even worse. And so that's when people would look at me and say, "Are you feeling okay?" It's like, yes, I'm feeling fine, but now you just made me paranoid. So, and my afters are like this, rested, taut, more plumped out and healthy looking under eye. And it helps to fortify. Now, this is only 15 minutes after applying it. So imagine using this and I put it on every single morning. I put it on as I'm getting ready, and my eyes are instantly awake. Even now, I've been using it for so long that when I wake up, I can walk in the bathroom and look in the mirror and I still look rested, even before I've applied it for the day.
Yeah, your eyes are looking amazing. I have to say.
Not
They
bad
are
for
look
almost
so
45.
fresh.
You're a walking testament.
Now, remember, what we're showing you on screen isn't for one product. You are getting a duo. You're getting 2 of them for £31.50. It should be almost £61. It's £31.50. You get 2. So you could keep one. You could give one away as a gift.
You could, or you could keep
them
one
both.
and have a spare, I would say, or have one at home, one in your bag always, because it will be a product you will absolutely never want to run out of. And of course, it's not just those visual befores and afters. All these products, each and every claim, clinically proven and tested by independent labs to ensure all these claims are genuine. And Christopher, we'll get you to talk through these, because again, these are fabulous instant results, but again, the longer we use, as you were saying, the better the results.
I love being here with Richard because he perfectly described elasticity earlier, and that's that snap back in your skin. If you pinch your skin, if you crease your skin, how quickly it snaps back into place as it did before. Now, in this study done by Princeton University in the United States, after just 1 hour, we saw an elasticity increase of 82% on average, with the highest being over 100% at 115%. Even the lowest after just 1 hour is 55%. Now, after 4 weeks, this showing that the products are cumulative, meaning your skin continues to improve over time and with continual use. 138% on average elasticity increase, almost 200% at the highest and over 100% at the lowest. That continues to go up even at 6 weeks. We have almost 150% on the average. Again, 192% at the highest and 108% at the lowest. If you knew that you could increase your skin's elasticity on the lowest level in 6 weeks by over 100%, that's a no-brainer for me.
And you could do that for £31.50 and you get two. It's a bit like a buy one, get one free, which is incredible. What were you going to say, Richard?
The 192, the 185, the 115 are all our oldest people.
So the best results with the older
people.
Brilliant results across the board. We've got to keep pointing out as well, it doesn't matter what ethnicity you are when it comes to your skincare. What skin type does it?
It doesn't matter. All of our products penetrate the skin. People's skin, 99% of the DNA is exactly the same. So we go around, we'll penetrate the skin with the ingredients we've got. It acts the same no matter what.
Didn't one of your customers say, what did she say? If you've got skin, you just need MIE. As long as you've got skin, you need these products. On you. That's it. It works on you, and that's what it's all about. Looking at hydration now, and hydration, that's getting deep into the skin, like you say, really hydrating that area, which I think the eye area, it really does dry out and go horribly crepey.
Yeah, after 12 hours. So it doesn't take 12 hours to work. It's even after 12 hours. These are the
results after 12 hours of application.
140%, 190%. They're our highest.
I mean, that is incredible.
Oldest people.
Because if you had a glass of water, you'd need another glass of water before 12 hours because you'd be thirsty. But this lasts that length of time, hydrating that under eye area.
People, when they make claims like this, they talk about long-lasting moisturization. What does long-lasting mean?
Well, it's about how long is a piece of string? I don't know. What does long-lasting mean?
Twice as long as half of it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
But it could be 1 minute, could be 1 hour. Moisturization is only ever measured in about 2 hours. That's it.
Right, so 12 hours.
12 hours.
We're hugely busy.
And if you're hydrated, you're automatically more luminous.
Yeah, and you'll see that, and the great thing is you'll see that really, really quickly as well. It's all about those quick results and long-term benefits. And we're just here, and we're a bit busy on a few things.
On everything. With the duo that we've just shown you, a quarter of the stock already in baskets. Again, confirm your orders and check out. If you are shopping across the board, you'll only pay one postage. Details for the Deep Line Elixir on the screen. That's now limited stock already. So if you've got that in a basket, check it out.
Yeah, do. Shall we show just a quick before and after? So if you are thinking, oh, do I need this? This is like a little miracle in a little pen. And honestly, you dab it on that wrinkle. Perhaps it's your 11s, perhaps it's the wrinkles on your forehead. And then within an instant, really, oh my word, look at the lines on the forehead, the before, 10 minutes later, and it's not that it's filled in those lines, it's plumped those lines out. So you can actually apply makeup after this as well. So honestly, if you've got this in a basket, please do check those baskets out because it's only going to be now as long as stocks last. I love this one because it's the lines on the forehead, but then she hasn't got 11s, she's just got a onesie. We're going to have to come off it. Check your baskets through. More people ordering than stock is available. AM and PM, which is always our most popular bundle.
And that's where we had the biggest amount of stock. 50% of the stock there is gone. So please confirm your orders and
so
check
often
out.
that bundle, we'll get towards the end of the show. Actually, a couple of shows we've finished with Richard and there's been another 80 odd people trying to order and the stock has gone. So do, if you want that bundle, check your baskets out. One of the best ways to start the range because you've got the AM and the PM with
And
it.
remember, you can use PayPal Pay in 3. So if you're paying online and you're multi-ordering, whatever you add into your basket, if you spend over £30, you can spread the cost interest free.
Think about Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
Because honestly, this is the gift that just keeps on giving. Instant results, long-term benefits.
And their neck cream,
That's what's
Oh,
coming
we're just going to talk about
like
the
you're
neck cream.
psychic.
You knew, didn't you? They've already found it on our website. And have a little nosy at the befores and afters for our neck and décolleté cream, because I think
look at the
sometimes
pictures.
we don't need to say anything. We just need to see the before and after. And again, Richard, a really nice story about this, because this is actually your mother-in-law.
This is my mother-in-law. At the time, she was 65. I wanted to do it because I get in trouble for saying this. From the neck up, she looked older than her mother. From the neck down, she's pretty hot.
Now, you say it's all right, you saying that. I'm not quite sure it is, really, but I'm sure she's probably not watching, so that's fine.
I think the point you're making is the neck was aging.
Yes. And you wanted to help.
Yeah. Here you can see the left-hand side is, let's call it for what it is. It's a turkey neck. And you got very deep lines. And the deeper the line, you can see the darker the shadow. On the right-hand side, if you notice, all those white lines. All those white lines are wrinkles we've pulled out. Light doesn't get to the bottom of wrinkle.
That's exactly, you can see exactly that. So you've got the white lines on the neck. They were, as you see on the opposite side of the neck, a deep wrinkle. So those white lines, they'd never seen the sunshine, because she does like the sun, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Which I think is another reason perhaps why she's aged neck-wise.
Absolutely. So we did this photo 2 weeks apart because I wanted to see it. But we did one live in the studio.
Oh my word, we love this one.
Look at this. This is Helen, one of our models here at Shop on TV. And this was a live application.
This is live, and I can't remember the timing now. It's 20 minutes or something like that?
I think
I-
it was
yeah, if
our
that,
director
to
said
tell
it
you
was
the
about
truth.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
But what a
What do
difference.
you have to
Oh, our director did the show. Well, we did actually, but we're rubbish
We do a
with
lot of
time.
shows.
But around about 30 minutes, I just remember her being so chuffed, because she's in her 70s. And the thing is, when you have got an older neck, you do tend to try and hide it.
cover it up,
Whereas
don't you?
now, party season, get that neck out, wear that necklace.
Well, if you got it, flaunt it.
Absolutely.
You know, it's no point wearing a turtleneck, wearing scarves all the time. Why not do that? And I made a model cry in
Is it Texas?
Texas,
Is it
yeah.
Texas, I think?
And not because you were nasty to her. we should just state, because he was very rude about his
Because she got a
mother-in-law.
great result, wasn't
But
it?
she was
She
so
looking in the
chuffed,
mirror
wasn't
for
she?
the
Yeah.
after. And I was telling a story about a woman who wrote in. It's always our most emotional response. She said, I can now wear the diamond necklace my husband bought me for my diamond wedding anniversary. And she goes, I can now wear my necklace. Because she was looking at herself. And she was tearful.
She was wearing scarves and covering up. She was wearing turtlenecks because
She's really
she didn't
conscious.
like to expose
I think it's an
her neck.
area as a lady you
For
are
you,
really
the
conscious
result
of.
you've had is fabulous in that whole area with this cream.
I was going to say how old this neck was, but I couldn't remember.
Always
I get
old.
muddled. I think I'm 55. I'm heading towards 56. But yeah, for the neckline, it's absolutely, I think, amazing. Because you do need another cream, don't you? It's no good using your regular day cream. Well, you can put those on, but actually it's a different skin, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a much more like the skin around your eye.
Right.
And so we have to thicken the skin as well.
Right.
So we take down the wrinkles and the turkey neck, but we have to thicken the skin, because otherwise, when you twist your neck, it'll come back.
Yeah, and you've seen those great results, but there is a top tip which I didn't know
application,
until you said. It's not just this area we apply to, is it? We need to go around the back of the neck.
Go around the back of the neck, right up into the nape of the neck, because there's a
All the
lot of
way.
skin back there. And by the way, when you go back into the nape of the neck, tighten that skin, you also have a mini facelift as well.
Bonus. Now, we say always with skincare, individual results will vary, but can you imagine if you get any of these kind of results we talk about?
And remember, it's tried and tested.
Yes.
As well, so it's not just, you know, the
Independently tested.
befores and afters, that, you know, they are tried and tested results. And we're looking at the hydration results. And we'll talk to Christopher about this. I mean, again, the neck and chest, absolutely incredible.
Again, the neck and chest is that one problem area that we hear from people time and time again, that's another source of insecurity for them as they get older because they didn't think there was anything they can do about it. But just after 12 hours, we see a hydration increase of on average 128%, with the highest level being 175%. And I've got to reiterate something. In this Princeton University study that was done, the people that had the best results were the oldest. So the highest range that you see there, that 175%, they were further along in their journey in life than the other participants. So you see more of a result from the product the older that you are. Your skin reacts because it wants that hydration. It just soaks it in.
I mean, again, it's all about those results. It's all about the ingredients. It's all the fact that actually it's an instant result, but long-term benefits, but lasts for so long as well. So if you have got, it's that party season, isn't it? We want to get those great dresses out. We want to wear that lower neckline.
Just bring back the before and after.
Yeah, we actually, let's see the before and after. Because I really do think this is a product where we really don't need to say much. We just need to go, da-da.
If you've got that and you want that, use this.
And the funny thing is, Richard, we know how good this is, but we were all blown away with this before and after.
Yeah.
And we always do say results will vary, but Helen, in her 70s, a model, so uses good skincare, could not believe the difference to her skin. And not only the neckline, it's also it's sort of the luminosity on the chest area, and also the age spots seem to be diminished.
Yeah, but hydration, so hydration increases the luminosity of the skin.
Right.
It's the luminosity of the skin surrounding the age spot that makes it appear that the age spot is diminished. But it'll also diminish the age spot over time.
And Christopher, I don't think you've seen this picture before. This was from one of our previous live shows. That's what the results are all about, isn't it?
This is phenomenal. And not only, number one, I have never felt so awkward to wear a turtleneck right now, actually. Because with this product, you don't have to wear one. And there's so many tricks that I have heard so many people over the years say, oh, I'll wear a scarf, I'll wear a turtleneck, because they didn't think there was anything they can do for that area. Now you know you can lift, tighten, add luminosity, and restore the elasticity to that very delicate area that for years we've kind of noticed is diminishing. Now, here's the thing. These results that you're seeing on your screen are happening to people younger and younger because of something called tech neck. Everyone's looking down at their phones.
Yes, that's very true.
So it's so important for all age ranges to start fortifying their skin now. Look at the before and look at the after. I kind of feel like before and afters like these are going to put me out of a job. I don't need to say much because the results speak for themselves. If you knew that in one bottle you could lift, tighten, and smooth out the skin of your neck and your décolleté in just a very short period of time, wouldn't you do it? Again, that's what I tell everybody. If you knew that you could get these kind of results, why wouldn't you?
And for £23.99, that is the biggest thing. Can you imagine going into a beauty salon and you've got £20 saying, could I get that result with my neck, please? You've got no chance. But for £23.99, you've actually got a tube that you can use time and time and time again. And that result, just changing the way you feel about yourself. Skincare, it's all about you feeling better about yourself. It's all about confidence. And if you know you've aged in that neck area and you've tried all your different regular creams and nothing's worked, you do need a different cream that works on that skin. And my goodness, this seems to work for so many, and you've got the opportunity for £23.99 to get it home and try it.
It should last you minimum 3 months.
And the minimum of 3 months for £23.99. Oh my word.
It's just gone crazy busy there. 003109 is your item number if you want to get the neck serum that we've got. Remember, it is a specific serum designed for that area. An application, like Hayley said, upwards motions and take it right round to the back of
that. I'd never thought of, but again, you've got a lot of skin there, and again, sort of making sure you're sort of firming that skin and tightening and getting that look to the neckline. But do grab that, stock of that. We're going to be in a bit of a situation tonight. Richard did one an early night, and I think he might be getting one. A third of the entire stock on the neck and décolleté already sold out and gone. We're busy on everything Actually, there's hundreds of you shopping across our website.
And do exactly that, because if you do shop across the range, you'll only pay one postage on your order. You'll find everything on the website, shopontv.co.uk. When you take a look on the website, you'll see everything there. The AM, PM, that first item, absolutely flying. The neck that we talked about, the deep line elixir, if you want that hanging on by a thread, there's so many more of you ordering than we have stock remaining there. So please, whatever you're shopping for, confirm your orders. We've still got more items to get to, but we've got another bundle we're going to look at now, and this is perfect for the party season because it's all those problem areas you can address with these two products.
Well, this is the two areas. I think lots of us, it's your eyes. I aged really early with the eyes, so you have got the Depuff in the Eye serum, but now it's lips that are so important. And again, as you age, they tend to get thinner, but even if perhaps you're in your 20s, we want those
fuller, glossier lips, don't you? And we've got some befores and afters that we're going to show you from the lip serum that comes in this bundle.
And when we talk about my instant effects, look at the instant effects. Now, this was a live before and after.
This was the same model who did her neck in that
in our studio.
Before and after.
But we have got a before and after to give you an idea in 2 minutes, the results that you can get, because oh my goodness, they say it can increase that fullness by 20% in just 2 minutes.
Literally 2 minutes.
And
that's all it is.
The difference, it's so many things, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got the lip line definition, you've got plumper lips, and you've got much more colour in the after.
You have, because it looks like she's got lip gloss on actually, but she hasn't. She's just got the treatment on. The colour change to the lips is incredible. And the other great thing is, for me, if I've tried any lip plumping treatments previously,
they're really irritating.
All I've found is they really sting my lips.
Yeah, with this, no sting, no aggravation. Literally 2 minutes. So you apply it, 2 minutes. It's such a good product, this.
It's amazing. Also, look at the hydration as well. Look at the lines on the lips and sort of they're dehydrated, and look then how hydrated and smooth the lines are smoothed out, and you've got a better shape to the lips. But again, it's the application, and it's really easy, isn't it, Richard?
Yeah. Again, first time you get it home, you might have to turn the bottom 12 times because it takes a little while for it to work.
So Richard's just going to show us how the application works. It is a brush applicator like the Deep Line Elixir. So again,
might take 10 or 12 turns. See the product on the top, then just apply the product.
Okay. And it's
2
as
minutes,
simple as that.
That's it.
And I think lots of you will then go and not bother putting lipstick on because you'll see a difference in the colour of your lips. You'll be amazed at the shape that you get, the Cupid's bow, how perfect your lips look. Diminishing the lines as well if you've got smoker's lines and things like that. But if we do want to wear lipstick, this is the only product we then take off and put the lipstick on.
Yeah, because we're using oxygen and we have to put a blanket on the oxygen to keep the oxygen close to the skin. So because you use a blanket to keep the oxygen close to the skin, after 2 minutes, it's completely done what it's going to do. So then you remove the excess and then you apply lipstick. Or you just wear it as a
lots of people just actually wear it as a gloss, and then we'll look at some more befores and afters, because honestly, again, it doesn't matter again what skin type you've got. This is an incredible before and after. A little bit longer with this. This is 30 minutes.
30 minutes. But look at the colour difference on the top of the lip.
And the skin texture, again, how healthy the lips look
on darker skin tones. The difference in skin pallor between the top lip and the skin is much less.
And you've really got that definition.
And you've
beautiful.
Increased it to ruby red within 30 minutes.
So healthy looking, that gloss, that glow to the lip. Again,
and Christopher, this is great for the guys as well, isn't it, as the girls? We all want those luscious lips.
Everyone wants them. As a matter of fact, I have to say, I think this was the very first product that Richard put in my hand. He walked into my dressing room and he handed it to me, and I put it on and tried it, and I very quickly almost turned around and said, I think I love you. Because it really does plump out your lip. But my favorite part about this is the color of your lips. When you look at a child, you see those rosy red lips, right? When you look at a baby, you look at a child, you see those rosy red lips. That's youth, that's circulation. You see that beautiful skin. Well, as we get older, we start to diminish in that. But you see that we can restore that color and we can get that rosiness back. We can get that fullness back, and look at how hydrated the lips are. For me, the line of the lips says everything. We have not only a fullness, not only a rosiness and a healthy glow to the lip, but the line, the Cupid's bow, is sharp, full. It looks easily 10 years younger with just 2 minutes of application.
The definition is spectacular, isn't it? And the healthy glow, like Christopher was saying. Now, that's only half of the duo that we've got on your screen. You're getting the lip serum, but you're also getting the depuffing eye serum as well. So let's take a look at those befores and afters again. When we're talking about the eye area, whether it's the fine lines, the wrinkles, the dark circles, it's not just under the eye, it's the hoods as well, isn't it?
I mean, that hooding area, because I think a lot of us do suffer with those sort of hanging eyelids. I mean, that's a much nicer eye to put makeup on. That's a much more awake eye, not just underneath, but like Sean says, on the eyelid as well. And again, as we go through these, so many great befores and afters, all skin types. And that is the lovely thing. All skin issues, all under eye issues, all eyelid issues. It's going to work.
Yeah, and that's the thing here. We're not masking.
No.
If we can go back to that other one with the hooded eye,
So
because it's
back to
so
the previous
demonstrative.
one. Yeah.
You know, you put it on, it's not masking. We are resolving. Look at the hooded eye there. It resolves the problem, and within 2 minutes you can apply makeup. I don't know any other product that does that.
And there's no pilling, there's no rolling. If you put your makeup over the top, it just glides on.
Completely absorbs within 2 minutes.
And that's what your products do. They don't lay on top of the skin. They're not masking, like you say. They're going deep into the skin. And I love this before and after. And of course, we always say individual results may vary, but for so many, it is about results, this product. And we're looking here, the before, I really do think she's had like the worst week. She looks so tired, like she's been crying. It's been a really stressful, horrible time. Or perhaps that's just how her eyes tend to be. And there's nothing worse than someone saying, oh, you look tired, and you're actually not tired. The after, she could be a teenager, really. The difference in her eyes is dramatic.
Yeah, she's about 27, in actual fact. And that's what I want to say about this product. If you're young, I'm going to generalize a lot. If you're under 30, no kids, you're going to get something like that. The moment you have children, you're using it more often. If you're over 40, or if you've got constant issues of puffiness and dark, it won't happen like that. You get a result within 15 minutes, but not the result you want. So you use it for 14 days, night and morning. Don't forget the morning, don't forget the night. If you forget one, forget the morning, don't forget the night.
Right.
It's 10 times more powerful at night.
Wow.
Okay.
So definitely always at night.
So you use it 14 days. Within that time frame, the quickest I've ever done is 3 days. 1, 2, 3, dark puff. The longest I've ever taken is 14. And you get dark goes to 13, and the puff goes to 14.
It's about results and clinically proven
That's
results.
what the range is all about, isn't it? My Instant Effects, that's what it's all about. And you can check everything out on the website. Hugely busy on everything. It is all about results. It's all about, as well, making sure tonight you actually get the stock, because we are massively busy. Go across to our website, shopontv.co.uk. Scroll down, you'll find everything that we've got available. And I say everything that we've got available at the moment, because stock is depleting really, really quickly. The AM and PM is hugely busy, as is the neck and décolleté. We're just getting busier and busier and busier. But do stay with us. If you have just joined us, we will talk you back through the range. This is one of our most popular beauty ranges here at Shop on TV, but actually one of our most rebought products over everything we sell.
Now, we've got to let you know, unfortunately, we've had our first sellout. I've got a feeling there's going to be several throughout the show. So the Deep Line Elixir is gone. Apologies if you missed out, but we've got lots more products that you can go for. Now, take it away. The AM and PM duo that we've got for you. This was the biggest amount of stock we had on the show. 2/3 of the stock is already gone. Now, this is a night cream and a day cream that, again, gets instant results but gets better the more you use it.
Absolutely, and it's a great way to start the range if you've never used it before, but it's great to stock up, and it is about the results. It's when you see those befores and afters, and we always start off with the PM because this was one of the very first products Richard bought out, and he wanted to bring out one cream that did absolutely everything. And when it was tried and tested at independent labs, they couldn't believe the results, and you're seeing those results right there. The luminosity, how it increases the elasticity. So the luminosity is like the brightness to the skin. It looks so much lighter, brighter, younger. The actual elasticity, that's the jawline, seeing those cheekbones.
Yeah. It refreshes the skin, replenishes the skin. Now you're seeing different ethnicities, different age groups here. You don't need to choose with MIE. This skincare is for everybody. But look at that before and after, side by side.
That could be mother and daughter.
The difference to the skin, the luminosity, the glow to the skin, the smoothness to the skin. And like we say, across ages, ethnicity, it doesn't matter. We always say individual results will vary, but imagine if you got these kind of results, and these are clinically proven by independent labs to ensure all the claims that we make are genuine. And you're not just getting the night cream, which we've seen the befores and afters for there, you're also getting the day cream in this product.
Yeah, and the day again, when we see those befores and afters, they actually compare this to laser, because laser results normally you'd get around about sort of 8% of a difference, whereas with this you get that difference in just 30 minutes. And this is what it's all about, seeing those results. Obviously we always say results may vary, but when we flick through these, and I love this one, she looks so fresh, so young, but again, any skin type and any issue. And the lovely thing I love about this is it's great if you want a non-makeup day because you look so refreshed, but it's also fantastic if you want to apply makeup on top.
It's smoother, brighter, more hydrated skin. These are all multi-purpose skincares, and again showing you a massive difference across ages, ethnicity, and also gender as well. It's great for the guys as well. Look at the, I mean, he looks great in the before, but when you look at it in the after, it's just that glow, that wellness, isn't it?
It's that situation where you get, you look well. Have you been away? He looks like he's been away for about 4 months, doesn't he? He looks refreshed. You've got that brightness back to the skin. He looks healthy. He looks younger. And that's the great thing. So for the girls, the guys, for absolutely everybody, it doesn't matter what gender you are, this is a skincare range that works for all skin types, and it works on all issues. So often you're sort of blown away with skincare. You're like, well, which one should I go for? Because I have got the lines and wrinkles, but actually I've got this sagginess as well to the skin, and I wish you could see my cheekbones a little bit more. Honestly, it sort of targets all those problem areas that we have, and that bundle especially, night and day, allows you to get the opportunity to see these incredible results. So do get it home and try it if you get the stock.
2/3 of the stock already gone. So
Going
045001 if you do want to add it in. You can multi-order if you so wish. You'll only pay that one postage. Maybe buy a set for you, a set for a gift. We've got to remind you of some of the bestsellers. We are going to get back to our guests, to Christopher and Richard. But the neck and chest serum, which we featured only for a few minutes.
Oh my word. We only need to show it for a few minutes. You only need to see the befores and afters, and then you go, wow. Because honestly, this is a cream that on this area, which I think lots of us struggle with, can give, well, we've seen live results that have just blown us away, but actually was developed for Richard, the founder who you've been introduced to this evening. He developed it for his mother-in-law. Now, this is a split screen, so the before is 2 weeks apart from the after. And oh my goodness, the skin is that very tough.
It's weathered, isn't it? It's sun damage, a lot of it.
Very deep wrinkles there. You can see the darkness to those wrinkles. It's a bit sort of like turtly skin.
Yeah, well, Richard sadly calls it turkey neck.
But then if you go to the after, oh my word, the smoothness to the skin. But actually you can see the white lines where it's actually plumped out the very deep wrinkles. Now this, we said about the live before and after, this is an incredible live before and after that we had live in the studio, and though we know this product's amazing, we were all blown away by this.
This is Helen, one of our models here at Shop on TV, in her 70s. What a difference this made. Very important, the application, upward movement, and take your hands behind the neck to give yourself that lift. Use the smallest
and you can see
amount.
that in the neck, can't you? How it really has sort of tightened and firmed that neck area. Wear that great dress for New Year's Eve. Wear that gorgeous necklace. I know so many sort of hiding your neck, trying to put a scarf around, dreading the party season. Get that neck seam, because honestly, for so many, that has been a solution to a problem that a lot of people do struggle with. Stock-wise, half the stock has gone. And for $23.99, and Richard was saying you'll probably get around about 3 months supply there. So could you imagine going into a beauty salon with $23.99 saying, could I get that result on my neck? They'd be like, I don't think so. But again, your opportunity to try tonight. It's all about individual results. It's all about real and visible results for everybody as well.
So 003 109 if you want to go for the neck serum. We're going to show you the depuffing eye serum. Very important to point out, because you'll look at this and think, well, that's not bad, £31.50. You get two for £31.50.
So it's a bit like a buy one, get one free virtually.
It should be almost £61.
Which is brilliant, because once you've used this, you'll never want to run out.
And when we talk about the problems around the eye area, this addresses all those different problems. The darkness, the fine lines, the wrinkles. Again, we always say individual results will vary, but imagine if you get results like this.
And you can see there, not just the under eye area, and like you say, the darkness, it really smooths that skin out. Look at the actual eyelid, how it's lifted that eyelid. So if you do struggle with sort of those droopy eyelids, which we tend to get again as we get older, really allowing you to get that great look to the eye, to apply some great makeup as well, but lovely just for the non-makeup days, because you look refreshed. And again, you can flick through so many befores and afters, and there's some brilliant one for the eyes. And like we're saying, any skin type, any skin issue, a lot of redness sort of in the corner of the under eye area, well, purple really, completely diminished. After just 15 minutes.
And again, lifted on the eyelid as well. So use it all around the eye area for all those problems. £31.50. Remember, it comes down to £12.15 on your first of 3 PayPal payments if you want to use PayPal online.
It's this last one I love. I think you've only got to look at that and think, oh my word. It's all about you getting this home and trying it. We've all got different issues, and we always say individual results will vary. But this lady has got, she's got those eyes that just look so tired, like she's had a really terrible week, perhaps been crying, you know, they do look like really tired, upset eyes. Afterwards, she looks like she's back in her teenage years. It's incredible.
It's great results across the board. 067202 is your item number. You will get 2 of them for £31.50.
And what was the stock on that?
That's
60% of that stock already sold out and gone. Now, the eye serum that we're looking at here comes as a duo, but it also comes alongside the lip, and this is a really popular bundle. We actually asked Richard to put this together.
This is a great party season bundle, isn't it?
Because it's eyes and lips. It's what you see straight away. You look into someone's eyes and you look at their lips. So take a look. We've got a 2-minute before and after, and when you see the difference in those 2 minutes, because this is all about, well, take a look. Oh my word, 20% fuller in just 2 minutes.
And this is no sting, no irritation. When you apply this, and it's a brush applicator, it's really easy to apply. Look at the definition it gives you. Look at the change in the healthiness to the lips, the dryness on the before, and then that gloss, that glow in the after.
And you're getting that alongside the eye for £34. Stock of that really flying. Great gift idea. And I know for your niece, absolutely, lips and eyes.
And nephew.
Yeah, and your nephew. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So if you are thinking Christmas gift-wise, I do think that bundle is a really nice gift idea.
Nice.
But again, you do need to be quick, because stock-wise,
a third of the stock there's gone as well. So 871064 is your item number. Go to the website, you'll see everything that we have available, and you can multi-order. You can fill up your shopping basket and you'll only pay 1 postage across the board. So go for multiple items, whether you're buying items for yourself, whether you're buying gifts, just that one postage on the show there across the items. If you're looking for a mirror, that mirror's great as well. We've got a great beauty mirror with illumination there for you if you want to add that in. Now, there are so many of you, hundreds of you in fact, going for the day and night serum, the AM PM collection. 70% of the stock already gone. So if you've got this in a basket, we'll soon be in a position where we've got more people trying to order than stock we have remaining. So if you've got it in a basket, confirm your order and check your basket out, and we'll recap the entire story for you.
Yeah, it's always a favourite, and so often we get towards the end of the show and more people are ordering than stock's available. Often we lose it before the end of the show and there's still 80 odd people or 100 people still trying to order, and it's a great way to start the range. But let us talk you through the actual story to this, because Richard, we've got Richard with us. Richard is the founder of the range. It's always lovely to have you with us. You started this because you've worked for a lot of huge beauty companies, haven't you, for many years?
Yeah, a lot of them. But what they do is they would come to me and say, we want a night cream, a day cream, whatever, and they would use what's called copy claims. So they would say long-lasting moisturization. What does long-lasting mean?
Yeah.
It's like how long's a piece of string?
How long
they
is
say
that?
wrinkles appear reduced.
Yeah.
How
Appear
much?
reduced?
How
appear,
much?
Appear? Do you want to appear or do you want them reduced? And that, so I wanted to do a range that really gave you real and visible results, but improved
Over time as well.
So very much instant results with long-term benefits. And what you started with is your PM cream, which, oh my word, is like the hero product, isn't it?
Yeah, Princeton did the research on it, and they were so impressed with the results that they threw in the last 3 tests for free.
Gosh, they put in extra tests.
What did they actually say to you? They said,
It's the biggest testing house in the world.
yeah.
And they said, we have never in our history tested any product which scored so high across all criteria. There's nothing you could measure about the skin that does not improve.
I mean, that's huge.
And this is an independent
Yeah.
test. It's nothing to do with you.
This isn't Richard saying this or us saying this. This is what
No, you have to. It's a double blind. So you have to send products.
You send the actual
product and then
a placebo as well.
So people don't know what they're using, and then they see those results.
Yeah, and the assessors don't know either.
Oh gosh,
The assessors
That's
soon know.
double blind.
fabulous.
Right.
And they were the results that were found, which is incredible. So we'll look at some befores and afters, because I do think when we go through the befores and afters, you do instantly see the benefits that you can get from these creams. And of course, we've got the PM first of all, because this was the start of the range. Oh my word. I mean, we don't need to say much. That's an incredible difference, isn't it? And we'll bring Christopher in for this, because Christopher, I know this was one of the products that started you falling in love with the range.
Well, I absolutely did, only because I saw the results. So when I put on the product, first of all, your skin feels amazing. So you can almost feel your skin drinking in the ingredients. My skin was not greasy. I didn't feel like I was going to bed with a heavy oil on my face that would get on my pillowcases. And the next morning I woke up and I saw results in my skin. Those results continued to build after only 60 minutes. Let's take a look at this really quick. Now, this is so important because I heard you say earlier, this is like a mother-daughter, but this is a before and after. Everything about the skin has improved. Elasticity, we see more hydration, we see luminosity, we see a tautness to the skin, and even underneath the eyes look more rested. Every single thing about the skin, when we look at someone's complexion that we register as youth and vitality, has increased in the after from the before, and this is only after 60 minutes. The PM Recovery Night Cream, Richard has always said, there's nothing about your skin that this does not make better. So that, for me, that says it all. Now, I'm just someone who always believes that if something can work for me while I'm sleeping, sign me up. And if I could have results like these, now again, if you look at the before and the after here, this is on a younger complexion. However, you can already see a line in the forehead beginning in the before that is not there in the after. That's plumping out through massive amounts of hydration to the skin, which we need so desperately. We lose a lot of water while we're sleeping. So by restoring that, we're literally able to rejuvenate the way that our skin looks overnight.
Now, we're talking about all age, all skin types, Christopher. I'm going to ask you a very personal question, but Richard's asked me to ask you. What age are you?
I am 44 years old.
And how fabulous is your skin?
Yeah.
How amazing do you look?
Well, I've been using this line, this entire, you say range. So I've been using this range for quite some time. And this is one of those things that I will not go without. I start my day with it, I end my day with it. Now, I know that Richard says that the depuffing eye is really important to use at night. I use it in the morning and I use it at night. I'm also one of those people who I have to kind of watch myself, because this is a highly concentrated line, and I can sometimes believe that if one cup of coffee will do well, then 7 will do even better. You don't need to use a lot of product when using a line that really has the ingredient load that you need to get lasting results. And when I say lasting results, I get to see an immediate result, and I have been the beneficiary of a cumulative result over time. I've been in the beauty industry for a long time. I started when I was 17 years old professionally, and I have been at every level of this industry, from cosmetic surgery creative director. I've been a hairstylist before that, a makeup artist, and then I was able to be the creative director of some very large beauty brands on the makeup side. That's how I met Richard, and that's how I fell in love with MIE.
And so important, isn't it? If you want your makeup to look great, to have great skin, so important as well for your confidence. And I do know we had an amazing viewer, Laura.
Yes. And
she bought this bundle. Down to you, Richard. She actually contacted us during a show, didn't she?
Yeah, so anyone can contact us. And if we asked a question about this lady had psoriasis, quite bad psoriasis, and because of that we said, look, we'll take you offline, we will contact you, we will either myself or a head esthetician will speak to you, because we need to understand medical history.
Yes, yeah.
And we did that, and we recommended the night and the day, and if you look at the before and after.
And that was in 2 weeks, which is incredible.
In 4 weeks.
Wow.
And look at the results.
But not only has her skin, because the redness on the before, bless her, and she had tried so many different, products. In the 2 weeks, it's incredible. That redness is so diminished. There's just a little bit on the eyebrow. But actually, on the 4 weeks, it's not just a psoriasis. She's now got younger looking eyes.
Yeah, and she sent us one after 3 months as well. And if we show you that one, you see,
oh my word,
2 different women.
Stop it.
Isn't that amazing?
Surprise, Christopher.
Well, I mean, I know I probably should have been quiet just then, but that just took my breath away.
Isn't it great?
It's knocked years off her. So not only has she found something that's worked for her skin problem, it's knocked years off her age-wise.
Yeah, but the confidence.
Yeah.
Is the thing. I think it's confidence.
Definitely.
And so you can look. I don't want to say this, but I'm going to do. She's lost weight as well.
So like the domino effect.
Yeah.
She feels good. She's more confident in herself, and
so she's dropped some weight as well. So that one on the left, it is the same woman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point.
There's her photos that she sent in.
And we've got to thank Laura again, as we always do, for sending these in. She took these pictures herself, she sent these in, she told us the story as she went through her skincare journey with MIE. Obviously gave us permission for all the photographs as well. It's gone absolutely bonkers on the bundle, and we've only covered the PM at half the bundle. Now, normally one of these products is $49.50. You're getting both of them
Yes.
for $45.90.
So yeah, don't buy them individually. Whatever you do go for the bundle. And again, we're talking through that PM. We're seeing those great results, but you have got the AM as well. You have got the day. So you've got the benefit of having the two main creams that you need in life, really.
Definitely.
So if you are starting the range for the very first time, this is the way to go. I know Richard, I'm really passionate about that PM. He's, you know, absolutely, if you want to try one product, try the PM, but don't try it on its own tonight, because you have got the AM for the price of the normal PM on its by itself.
And you can use PayPal Pay in 3 if you want to spread the cost. If you do want this bundle, now is the time to add it into your basket. We're just getting busier and busier.
I think we're twice as busy now as we already are. And not a great deal of stock of this left now, so you do need to check those baskets through.
045001 is your item number for this bundle. That is brilliant value. 75% of the whole show's stock already gone, so please add them into your basket. In this bundle, you do get the two creams, like we say. The AM we're going to look at next, and we're going to look at some befores and afters, because when you see these befores and afters, Christopher, this is what it's all about, isn't it?
You know what? It is. And we're talking about a time period of only 30 minutes between these before and after. So keep that in mind when I go down through and I start talking about what I see as a beauty expert. In the before, I see skin that is dry, dull, it is lacking hydration, specifically underneath the eye. And that's causing a laxness in the skin, so that elasticity has already all but given up in the before. And I will be honest with you, before understanding the science behind MIE and coming on board with the company and understanding why it works, I would have probably not guessed there was a whole lot that could be done to restore. In the after, take a look at this. The before, we have that dark circle underneath her eye, but in the after, we see that it is plumped out, it's blended away, and the whole tone and texture of the skin is improved. A luminosity restored that can only be delivered through moisture. Her skin is moisture rich, and it looks more youthful and dewy just by applying this and waiting for 30 minutes. Those are the results that you can get. Look at the skin's texture difference. Now, this to me is monumental, because when skin is hydrated, it shows in the way that the light bounces back up off of our skin. The skin cells are more rejuvenated, more plumped out, and we get results just like this.
I mean, that is an incredible before and after. I love that close-up, because the texture to the skin, which you'd think you wouldn't be able to do anything about that with a cream, but that's what these creams are all about incredible results and quick results in just 30 minutes. And all skin types, or you know, whatever age you are, this addresses all the issues. And again, such a difference here. That under eye area again, the brightness to the skin.
It's like porcelain. I mean, the
that's a really good word.
And the difference in the after. The after just, I hate saying anything negative about anybody. It just hurts my heart to do it. But if we're just pointing out the differences here, she looks tired. Her eyes are sullen and sunken in. In the after, everything about her skin has been improved 100%. Now the AM is going to do something different than the PM, and it's really going to nourish, brighten, and help reduce wrinkles. Men, this is just paramount for you. If you want to look younger, but you don't want to, maybe you don't want to go to the doctor, you don't want to go look overdone, this is perfect. Look at the lines in the forehead here. Look at the eyes. Lines gone, and not even diminished. They're disappeared. It's a completely different deed. It's completely disappeared. Underneath the eyes, we see that they're plumped out, they're more moisture rich, and that tired pink purple tones that come through, those are capillaries and thin skin. That's a very thin, delicate skin underneath our eye. You can see that, but before we go off of the screen, I want to point out something really quick. Take a look at the right eye. Look at that was already starting there. It's plumped out and it's gone in the after. you can tell that the skin is restoring, plumping out, and tightening up. That's that natural elasticity, and everything about his skin looks younger. He definitely, in the before, he looks like he could be in his mid to late 30s. In the after, he looks like he's in his late 20s.
The brightness to his skin, it's just that, you know, you look well. He looks so well, and that's a lot of people will give you that comment. They won't notice that, you know, the line and wrinkles have gone, or you've got this brightness to the skin. They're just like, oh, you look well.
That luminosity, that glow, you look rested, you look well, and that's what you want from a skincare, isn't it? But remember, these befores and afters, they're real proven results, and the clinical tests that have been done with this skincare, each and every claim clinically proven by independent labs to ensure claims are genuine. And Christopher, we're looking at the hydration increase here. This is really important in skincare, isn't it?
This isn't, again, this is where the foundation of anti-aging begins, making sure that our skin is hydrated, the tissue is hydrated, taken care of. After a 24-hour time period here, we see an average hydration increase of 27%, with the highest being 40%. Now, Richard loves to point out something that I think is probably the most fascinating fact about this line. The highest levels of increase that we received were from the oldest participants in the study. So the people who have I like to say the highest level of life, they get the best results because their skin responds so well. We tend to not take in enough water. That's just a fact. Most people just don't drink enough water. But if you knew that you could increase your hydration of your skin by 40% in only 24 hours of applying the AM Energizing Day Cream, wouldn't you do it? Now, what this means is when you get home and you start taking off your makeup, maybe you're ending your day, your skin will have a noticeable change in the way it feels.
And that's what we want. How funny. And that's what we want. That is what we want. And we do want instant results with long-term benefits. When you look at all of the results, it's all the issues that we have, the hydration there, the luminosity, again, is another thing that is tried and tested by these independent labs, which again, with great results for luminosity.
Luminosity is hugely important. Whenever we look at a young person and we see that amazing, beautiful skin with the light bouncing back up off of it, that's what we register in our mind, our subconscious, as youth. Now, after only 30 minutes after applying the AM Energizing Day Cream, we saw an average increase of 8%, with the highest being 11%. But a fun fact about this is, as someone who has endured the pain and recovery of multiple sessions of laser treatments years ago to try to achieve that luminosity, after multiple treatments, you can expect 8%. So you're talking about going in and going through that kind of treatment, but after only 30 minutes of applying this, you get an 8% luminosity boost. The light bounce, the beautiful tone to the skin will change after only 30 minutes after applying this. And the best part is, you can expect with MIE a cumulative result. So the results will continue to improve the more you use it.
And so great as well to go for this bundle, because it really is allowing you to have a really good way to start the range, to try the range, having the day and the night.
And the value.
Absolutely. But always so popular, and we are thundering towards limited stock. We're 80% of the entire, actually no, we're now over 80% of the entire stock gone. We are going to be in a situation, because we're only actually 25 past 1 and we don't finish till 3, that I would say more people will be ordering than stock is available.
So if you do have this in a basket, if you're multi-ordering, which lots of you are, and you want to add one for you, one for a gift, please do. But please confirm your orders and check those baskets out. Remember
how our system works. Our system allows, it's ours until you check out. So if we get to a situation where the bundle, we've only got 10 left, 310 of you could have it in your basket. You're not going to get it. It will only be the first 10 people to order and check out that will actually get it. So if you all checked out together, 300 of you would miss out. But actually, another 10 people could order before any of you. It will be the first people to check your baskets out. So please do check out, because you will be gutted if you don't try this range, or you'll be gutted if you already use it and you miss out on that bundle.
I think lots of you are reordering. It is our most rebought product range here at Shop on TV.
Out of everything, isn't
Out of
it?
everything, not just beauty. If you go to the website, you'll see everything. And remember, if you fill up your basket, you'll only pay one postage across the range. So whatever you're shopping for, you'll see there our YouTube channel. You can click and subscribe and watch back any previous shows, and then you'll see the full product range here at Shop on TV. Some of these already sold out, remember. We will let you know how the stock is going as we go through the show. It's been a while since we've had a show. It's been a long while since we've had Richard here, so we are going to recap on everything for you and talk you through the story. We'll leave the details for your AM/PM creams on the screen, because that is the most popular bundle. Remember, you can use PayPal Pay in 3 if you're spending over £30. So if you're going for that main bundle, 045001, it's just £16.98 on your first of 3 PayPal payments if you're paying online. And we will check on how busy the phones are, because I've got a feeling there'll have been queues on those phones tonight. You can order on the phone as always, 0333 241 241.
Yeah, but if you have just joined us, remember, you still got the opportunity to jump on the phones and the website and to get the stock that we've got remaining. Just hearing, we are busy on the phones. They will get to you as soon as they can. So if the phone is the only way you can order, do stay there. However, if you're able to get to the website, please do. It's always the quickest way. And it is really easy to order on our website as well.
Now, we love MIE shows. We've got fabulous guests who join us throughout our shows, but Richard is the founder when it comes to MIE.
And Richard has got a great story, because, well, let's introduce you. This is Richard. Richard, your background, you've been in the beauty industry for many years, haven't you? Involved in many big brands that we all know.
I keep saying 20 years, but it's...
Closer to 30, is it now?
Be honest.
Drifting towards 40.
Bless you. And what is it that you often say to ladies in the UK?
I've never met any woman in the UK who hasn't used a product I've been involved in, ever.
And that's because you've worked with so many brands, from high street to designer, across so many ranges.
So what made you change? Why did you want to bring out your own brand?
Well, when other people come to me to develop a range or a product, they want to rely on what's called copy claims. So long-lasting moisturization. What does it mean?
Yeah, how long?
Wrinkles appear reduced.
Appear
reduced. This products can they say clinically proven, but based on the ingredient, not on the end product.
Okay.
So I wanted to develop a range that give you real and visible results quickly, because we're all impatient, and girls a little bit more. But more importantly to me, day after day after day after day, I wanted to get a better and better and better results.
And I know you always talk about the concentration is on the product. It's not about celebrities or people on Instagram.
Well, yeah, people think that influencers are not paid. They're paid a fortune because they are influential. We don't do any of that. We concentrate on beauty on the inside. So all of our products, the beauty is on the inside, the product itself.
And the research and the money, that's where it all goes on the product.
And all tried and tested. This is what I love about your range. So everything we show, all the claims, these are tried and tested products, independently to any of us.
Independent. So some of them are double blind, some of them are single blind. We send them off and we have to sit and pray and hope.
To some of the biggest testing houses.
Well, Princeton, the biggest testing house in the world, did about 6 of the products. The night cream and the day cream and the eye cream were done by them. The night cream, they tested it and they threw in an extra 3 tests for nothing. Because we scored so high on all the tests we booked.
What did they say? I know you have to think the exact words, but what did they say to you about that night cream when they tested it?
Biggest testing house in the world.
So test so many big brands.
We have never tested any product in our history that scored so high on all criteria.
Brilliant. To the point where they added in extra tests.
They did the last 3 for free
Brilliant.
because they'd never tested anything like it before.
So all the figures that we show on screen, clinically proven in those independent tests.
On the night cream, there's nothing you can comment or measure about your skin that it does not improve. There's nothing.
And that's what this range is all about. It's all about addressing all skin issues. So you don't have to think about, which cream do I need? What cream do I need for my lines, my wrinkles, my puffiness, my droopy jowls? It actually is working in all those areas as you apply. And we've got an amazing range that's diminishing really, really quickly.
Stock-wise, if you want to get these now, you've got to confirm your orders and check out. Very important, you don't overuse this. It's the smallest amount. Isn't it,
You
Richard?
put one pump on the back of your hand, and it has to go on the back of the hand first. It's a highly active formula, which means there's less water.
Right, so not directly onto the face, onto the back of the hand first.
Yep, and then dot your finger in and apply it like a colour. So you dot your finger in, dot it around the face, and then smooth it in. You won't think that will do your whole face, but that will do your whole face, and if you're lucky, down on décolleté as well.
And the other thing I love is how it absorbs your creams. It goes straight into the skin.
After 2 minutes, 2 minutes totally absorbed. You can sleep on a silk pillow, and there's no rub off. And I always call this cream Snuggly. It's got a light fragrance, white floral, very light. And the last thing you want is an overwhelming.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about the whole
really
of your range. It goes into the skin. So if you are using the day, you're able to apply your makeup straight on top without it rolling and peeling. Because so often I tried a different cream the other day. I thought, I'll just try
we were
it.
going out, weren't we?
And I was like, oh my goodness! I put my foundation on and it was all rolling. I was like, oh, I've not time to take it off. So I was like trying to pick all the bits off. This never ever does that. Honestly, you have got such a great bundle here with the day and the night, but you must check your baskets out because stock-wise, we are approaching, thundering towards limited stock.
There are more people trying to order than the stock we have in the business. So if you've got it in a basket right now, 045001, check those baskets out.
So you can check everything out on the website, and when you have a little look on the website, have a nosy. Items we haven't got to, we'll try and get to absolutely everything before the end of the show, but we are super busy. Already you see there, we've already had a sellout, and a couple of items we haven't seen yet. And the Vitamin C Serum we are going to talk about because this is a key word in the beauty industry. And I remember going into a beauty salon saying, what do you think I should get for my skin? And vitamin C was the first thing they mentioned. This is truly all about brightening that skin.
Yeah, the luminosity to the skin.
Smoothness.
Yeah, really bringing that luminosity. So if you want to add this in, it's massively reduced in price down to $29.99. 583717 is your item number. Let's take a look at some of the benefits and then we'll get Richard and Christopher to talk us through here. Really powerful antioxidant mix you've got here that's about reducing those free radicals, because those free radicals cause dullness, inflammation, redness, aging of the skin. This is about firming, smoothing, significant hydration increase, and evening the skin tone as well, which is so important. So 583717 is the item number. Add this into your basket. This is quite a new product, Richard. We've only featured it a couple of times here.
Yeah, and you're talking about the antioxidants there. It's really important and everyone goes on about it. But what we're really targeting is the age spots.
Okay.
Fabulous.
We will take them down 57% in colour intensity.
Wow.
Gosh.
And that's an issue a lot of people have. Actually, that's one of the biggest things probably a lot of my friends say to me. What's the best thing you've got for age spots?
Vitamin C is one of the best things. This is one of the most powerful vitamin Cs you find on the market. And we use stabilised vitamin C. Stabilised means that the full presence of the vitamin C is felt. Because vitamin C is a vitamin which biodegrades. So if you have normal vitamins in your product, it biodegrades with age, with heat, and with light.
Okay.
One, it's in a dark container. And two, it's stabilized, which means you get the full effect no matter how old that product is.
Wow.
And because it's stabilised, it's 4 or 5 times the cost.
And it works beautifully on its own. And I think a lot of us do like, especially if you're going through that time in life like me, when you do have those really hot moments. It's lighter a serum, isn't it? But it's nice to work alongside the day and the night as well.
Yeah, it's a lightweight serum. If we can just demonstrate it.
It's a lovely texture.
Very lightweight, and it'll absorb probably within about 90 seconds.
Yeah. Oh wow! And you can see the difference. Oh,
My turn.
hand, Sean.
We're going to do this.
Because in my instant effects, this is when you really do see.
Gosh.
You really do see.
They're very different looking hands, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
Again, the luminosity, such a better skin tone to...
In an instant.
Yeah.
What a difference. Gosh.
And lightweight, it's already gone into the skin.
Yeah, so feel it.
Oh wow.
And what you got better snapback, the elasticity is better, the hydration is better. Yeah. Bang.
All right, old man.
I mean, that is incredible. And that's what the product range is all about. It's all about instant effects with long-term benefits as well. Honestly, absolutely phenomenal. But when we see the befores and afters, on the face, I'm blown away. It's the under eye area, it's the nose area. And Christopher, I know it's got that sort of glass-like skin. It gives such incredible results.
It really does. And what we're talking about here is the ability to smooth, to firm, and to plump out the skin thanks to soluble collagen promoting collagen synthesis. So let's take a look underneath the eyes in the before and in the after. In the before, you can already see crepiness underneath the eyes. The skin is dry, it is thirsty, and it's starting to crepe and crinkle. In the after, completely plumped out. Now that's just the texture. When you go a little bit further and you start talking about the tone and the evenness of the skin, we even see on top of the eyelids, you see the hyperpigmentation. I don't know if that's a freckle or
Gosh, I wouldn't even looked there. Yeah.
Look in the after, smoothed out. This is what you can expect from the proper amount of vitamin C. Now, when Richard talks about the stability of the vitamin C, it guarantees that it's, I hate to even use this, the good to the last drop, right? So from the first pump to the very last, you will be able to get maximum results. Look underneath the eyes here again, evenness to tone, evenness to texture, and a plumpness to the skin, showing that the collagen is there, it's full, and it's fortified.
And I'm loving these befores and afters. And this is another great one.
I love this. And keep in mind, guys, this is only 10 minutes after applying the Glow Vitamin C Serum from MIE. Look at the before and look at the after here with an even tone and texture to the skin, but also a tautness. Now, if I'm looking at tautness, I want to look at how much light is bouncing back up off the skin. I'm also wanting to look at definition of facial structure, and you see that every single time with this. This is a product that I absolutely love, but if you've ever used a serum in the past that maybe you got from a big box store and you noticed that it just kind of felt a little oily or a little greasy, it's because the product was cut with some other products to make it go further, meaning that those weren't necessarily going to soak all the way into the skin. Now you're going to see luminosity return to the skin because the skin is going to drink in the product completely, and then the vitamin C is going to show the results on the face.
And I've just seen the price of this. Wow. $29.99. This is a definite must-have to put into your basket. Perhaps alongside your day and night, do grab that. I think that is going to be such a nice cream. And can we use it before we put our cream on, our day cream, before we put our night cream on? How would you advise it?
You can use it night and morning. It's up to you. And you can use it with the day cream, or you can use it instead of the day cream.
Right.
Okay, so something lighter maybe.
In heat, extreme heat or in when you're having hot flushes, it's a much better product because it doesn't doesn't break down.
Yeah.
It's a lighter cream because it's actually a serum. So vitamin C, we know the benefits that we've talked about there. And at $29.99, great price. If you want to add that into your basket, if you are multi-ordering, remember you'll only pay one postage. Remember, 583717 is your item number. And one more thing we want to mention quickly, and this is one of Hayley's favourites. We're going to talk about the hand serum now.
Now, this is the best gift, and this
Great
is
gift.
my absolute. I love the AM and PM. I love the under eye, but I suffer with my hands terribly, especially now going into the winter. They actually crack and bleed. They get so nasty and dry. And whatever hand creams I've used in the past, I'm a big hand washer. I still wash my hands singing happy birthday twice, and to make sure they're clean. And I'm forever washing my hands, which doesn't help, especially if I've put a hand cream on, because any other cream that I've used for my hands, you put it on, they look a bit better, but then they're all greasy, so you can't actually you're trying to rub it off the inside of your hands because you can't do what you're doing. But then as soon as I wash my hands, they go back to being what they were, because all that cream's done is left a layer. This, honestly, it's a serum that goes, Richard, deep into the skin. I can actually apply the serum once a day, a hand cream I can put on once a day, and however many times I wash my hands, it continues to work.
Well, it's doing its job as it was designed to do.
And it was designed for cabin crew, wasn't it?
Cabin crew. Yeah. So they're washing their hands very often because they're serving drinks and food. And I wanted to create something that more like a hand treatment, anti-aging, etc. So,
Because your hands can really age you, can't they?
yeah, hands and neck.
Yeah.
Hands and neck.
Because we tend to look after our face but forget these areas.
So once you use this product, you just apply it once a day, and that's it. Once a day. So hairdressers use it a lot. You'd want greasy fingers.
With scissors? No.
I'm looking at it.
Wait till you see the difference. And they feel so different. I get all cracks here on my knuckles as well. And then when you look at the dryness on this hand to the...
And the evenness of the skin tone on the hand where you've used it.
So it will reduce wrinkles. It will even skin tone. It will increase the elasticity. It increases hydration. So the hydration stats on this, we measure it after 24 hours.
And that is the biggest thing, because honestly, anything I've tried, and I've used, I would say, every every hand cream that there is, as soon as I go and wash my hands, it's gone, because everything else really just sits on the top, like you say, leaves you with the greasy fingers. I haven't got greasy fingers because this actually goes into the skin.
Yeah, most hand creams use silicones.
Right.
Silicones stay on the surface. We've reversed that technology. There's no silicone. It's just in there. Goes into the skin. So
it works from inside out, really, rather than just leaving a layer on top.
And if you go to the before and after here, I mean...
And this is a gentleman's hand.
Yeah, it's obviously a hard-working fellow. He's got rugged hands. Afterwards, 10 minutes, they look smooth. And on the knuckles, if they've got pronounced knuckles, give them a little bit of
really
love.
dry and crack, don't they? Especially in the winter again. And when we talk about hydration, when it comes,
well, it's 24 hours of hydration.
Continues to work even when you wash your hands. So this is after 24 hours of application.
Even after, it doesn't take 23 hours to work. It takes 23% is after 24 hours, and that's the average figure.
More hydrated from when you first applied it after 24 hours. And you see on lots of these pages the awards, you're multi-award winning across the range as well, aren't you?
Yeah, 38 now.
All right.
Really?
We won another one.
You must have a very big toilet to put those awards in. That's amazing. And the nice thing is, a lot of your awards are from custom, sort of the customers, awards, aren't they? People that have really used your products and voted for you.
Yeah, something like 5 of them. Most awards voted for by the industry and things like that. But the ones that are voted for by customers who have generally used the product, they're the most important ones to me.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what it's because it's all, this range is all about results. It's all about you seeing real and visible results. Everything tried and tested. Hugely busy. You do need to please check your baskets out. Jump onto our website, shopontv.co.uk. On the website you will find absolutely everything. We've had one sell out, but we've got items heading that way as well.
Yeah, if you've got the duo there, the AM PM duo, please make sure you check your basket out. We are limited stock there now, so if you want to make sure that you get it, more of you trying to order than we have stock remaining, so now is the time to confirm. And that goes for whatever you're going for, really. We've already had sellouts on the show, so whatever you're going for, remember, if you multi-order, you'll only pay one postage, so it's a great time to do that.
And think ahead for Christmas. The hand cream we just had on, that's a great Secret Santa. It's a great gift for teachers as well. So there's great items for gift ideas too. Our most popular and always most popular bundle is the AM and PM. We did warn you very much near the top of the show, because we've been so busy, that we would be in a situation where more people were ordering than stock is available, and we are truly there.
Yeah, it's super limited in stock. Remember, you can spread the cost. If you spend over £30 with us, you've got the opportunity to use PayPal Pay in 3, just £16.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments, and that one postage. You can still jump the queue and add it into your basket and confirm ahead of the people who already have it there. I'm sorry to you if you are.
It's
just
a bit like pushing in, or someone taking it out of your basket and getting to the till first. And you look in your basket, it's gone, because you could press checkout right now and sadly it'll say it's sold out. And it is a great way to start the range if you've never used the range before, but we also know it's so popular. It's one of the most rebought items. Actually, these are the most rebought products over everything we sell here on Shop on TV. And this is why, when you look at the befores and afters, it's all about real and visible results. And when we see those differences, when we go to the full picture, you really do see, wow, what a difference that PM really developed as a recovery night cream to help increase luminosity, to reduce the dark spots and the age spots, to increase the elasticity. And you can so see, look at the brightness, that's the luminosity, and that lighter skin, that baby, it's like baby soft skin, so fresh looking. But then as well, that horrible sagginess we get to our skin, where we get the droopy jowls.
It's like lifted, isn't it?
Yeah, we lose our cheekbones. I mean, it's given the shape back to the face.
It's about reducing those fine lines and wrinkles, restoring that youthful skin. We always say individual results are and we always say with this skincare range, it's not complicated, it's not hard, because it's for everyone, every ethnicity, every gender, doesn't matter what age you are. These results are after 60 minutes. The longer you use it, the better the results that you are going to get. So 045001 is your item number. This is just half of the bundle. Remember, normally for one of these, for the night cream, it's $49.50. You're getting the night cream, but you're getting the day cream, the AM as well. You get both for $45.
So it's a bit like a buy one get one free. Don't buy them individually. Do not do that on our website. Go for the bundle, because it's so much better for value, but you have got your day and your night, and that's what everybody needs. And again, looking at that AM, the day cream, phenomenal results, incredible befores and afters. It's all about those real and visible results, and this is every claim clinically proven as well. And these befores and afters, I mean, they are so strict on positioning, lighting, and you're seeing those real and visible results. Refreshing, brightening the skin, hydrating the skin, evening the skin tone as well. And like Sean was saying, it doesn't matter what skin type you've got, it doesn't matter what issue you've got, they're addressing all those skin problems. And again, the skin just looks so much fresher, so much younger.
Smoother, brighter, more hydrated skin. Remember, all the claims we make, each and every claim clinically proven by independent labs to ensure that the claims are genuine. We'll run you through those figures again, but for me, it's the befores and afters.
Yeah, it's flawless, isn't it, that skin? It's absolutely flawless.
Porcelain, as Christopher said.
It's a little bit like I know you can get apps for your phone to make you look look better. But these are creams that can help. They say the results are equal to professional laser in that day cream as well. And looking here, just to remind you, this is for the girls and the guys, all genders. This is for absolutely everybody. And this gentleman just looks like he's been on holiday for about 4 months.
I mean, he looks great in the before, to be fair, but afterwards, my word, he's rested, he looks well, the skin glow, the luminosity, the radiance to the skin, the flawless finish, like he's used a filter, but he's used a cream. And can you imagine people coming up to you and going, "Oh, you look well."
Best feeling, isn't it?
You've been away.
Ever. Rather than saying, "Oh, you look tired." You look well. Wow. We are going to step away from this because we are super, super limited. A lot less than 10% of the stock is available. So many of you trying to order it, though. So do please check those baskets out. It's going to be first come, first served. If you have just switched on and think, yes, I want it, you can still order and check out. It's the first people to order and check out. Something else that we've been really, really busy on is our neck and décolleté. The neck and chest is an incredible cream serum that for so many, and we've seen live demonstrations, this can give fabulous results.
And this is designed just for that neck and chest area. If you are always wearing a polo neck or a roll neck or a scarf, you're covering up the neck area because you don't like the way it looks. Does it look like the before in the left-hand side of this picture? It really ages you. Lots of sun damage that you can see there. On the right-hand side, my word, what a difference.
It's different skin completely, isn't it? That is such, it's like turtle skin. It's really, really tough-looking skin with very deep lines. You can see the darkness. And you can get those lines as well. Now, being young, because we look down at our phones, down at our tablets so much, they call it tech neck, don't they?
They do know, yeah.
But on the after, what you're seeing a much softer, nicer skin. But you're also seeing white lines. And that is actually those deep wrinkles, those deep creases in the before.
It's lifted.
It's lifted it out. It's plumped them out. So you're actually seeing the depth to the wrinkle. The most incredible before and after, and we know how good this product is, was in our live show, and this was Helen in her 70s, and my word, I don't think we need to use words.
You know, it was just over 30 minutes, and the application's really important, obviously in those upward movements, but take your hands right round to the back of the neck.
And you can see how it's worked doing that round to the back of the neck. It really has given her a neckline back.
Yeah, and you'd be proud, wouldn't you, to wear your gorgeous jewellery, a low-cut dress, because you've got such a smooth, beautiful finish, but also the luminosity to the neck area as well.
Yeah, when you look on the décolleté, you can see, like you say, the luminosity, but actually you notice the age spots look lighter, and you will, because of the luminosity, they'll appear lighter very much instantly. As we were saying, this was 30 minutes, but again, with benefits, the longer you use this, the better those results. For $23.99, can you imagine going into a beauty salon with $23.99 saying, look at this before and after, could you give me that result on my neck for $23.99? They'd be like, you got no chance, you know, they'd laugh you out the shop. But you have got your serum that we say could possibly, because you only use a small amount, could possibly last you 3 months. Honestly, absolutely fantastic. 003109 is your item number, but only 30% of that stock available. 70% of that stock sold out and gone. And the lovely thing is, My Instant Effects addresses, I think, all those issues that we don't like when we look in the mirror.
And the full range is available for you. Well, not the full range, some of it's sold out.
Yeah.
But we've got most of the range available at the moment. Another great deal is what we've just put on the screen for you. Now, this is 80% of the stock already gone, approaching limited stock on this as well. This is about the problem areas around the eye.
And I think that's an issue a lot of us have. We look in the mirror, it's our eyes. I know my eyes aged really early in life, and it's you know, it's not yet aging in my 20s. I think it's hereditary sometimes. You get the bagginess to the eyes, you get the lines to the eye, you get the darkness to your eyes. This honestly addresses all those issues and was developed originally for a huge superstar. One name to her to her title.
Yes.
And she wanted to look photo ready as soon as she got off a plane. She wanted instant results. And when we see the befores and afters, this was, oh, she absolutely loved it. And we're lucky enough now to be able to have that product too. When you look on the under eye area, whether it's the darkness, whether it is the bags, the improvement in the under eye is phenomenal. But then look at the eyelid. Because lots of us, as we age, we get that hanging eyelid. They start to droop. Look how it's lifted the eyelids.
It's opened up the eyes, hasn't it? And they always say the eyes are the windows to the soul,
Yeah.
don't they? That's the first place that people look.
She looks so fresh, awake, lovely for a non-makeup day, but actually she's got much better eyes or eyelids to put makeup onto to get that really, you know,
that
dramatic,
smoky look, that dramatic
sort of smoky
look at night
eye
time.
look.
So whether it's fine lines, wrinkles, dark lines, puffiness around the eyes, doesn't matter what ethnicity you are, it doesn't matter what age you are, and you can see again the lift on the eyebrow and the eyelid there, and underneath the eye, that purple tone has gone, hasn't it? That darkness has gone in 15 minutes. The longer you use it, the better the benefits will be. We always say individual results will vary, but I know this is Hayley's favourite because it doesn't matter what age you are either.
No, this girl's only in her 20s and she just looks like she's had a really bad week. I don't know, perhaps she's got 3 children under 5 and they've driven her crazy. She's had no sleep. Or perhaps, you know, it looks like she's been crying for ages. You really, really can see the difference it's made to the under eye area. Huge benefits there. And that is what it's all about, allowing you to feel refreshed. There's nothing worse. And if you do suffer with under eye area like this, and it's not age, she's in her 20s, there's nothing worse than someone saying, oh, you look tired. And you're like, oh, gosh, just knocks you, doesn't it?
The worst
Can you
thing.
imagine people saying, you look well? And that is the best feeling ever. So if you do want to go for that twin pack, details on your screen, but oh my word, we are hugely, hugely busy on this. £31.50. It's a little bit like a buy one, get one free.
Yeah, should
really.
be £61, so it's a brilliant deal. Maybe you want to keep one for yourself, give one away. Maybe you want to keep one in the house, keep one in the car. £31.50.
You never want to
for
run
two.
out. Keep it for yourself.
But stock-wise, approaching limited stock now there. So if you want to get that again, that could be another sellout coming up very, very soon. Confirm your orders and check out 067202. Now we have another duo that we just want to show you that comes with the depuffing eye
So you
serum.
get one of the eye.
Yeah, included. But secondly, you get the lip treatment, the hydrating lip plumper. And this is brilliant, isn't it? Because this is about those fuller, healthier, more defined looking lips.
And these are the first 2 things you look at. You look at somebody's eyes, you look at somebody's lips. And when we see the 2-minute difference, oh my word. I mean, 20% fuller, they say, in just 2 minutes. But it's not just about the fullness. Look at the lip colour that you see there. Look at the definition of the actual lip line, the Cupid's bow. And she hasn't got lip gloss on. She hasn't got any lip liner on. This is just the treatment. So those results, incredible. And the deep lines that are in the before on her bottom lip, look how hydrated that lip is. But actually,
So healthy looking, aren't
so
they?
healthy.
Kissable lips, I think Richard calls them.
Absolutely, he does. But the other lovely thing is, because a lot of lip plumping treatments, they sting. No sting
No
with
sting,
this.
no irritation.
At all. Just leaving
those-
your lips
yeah.
super hydrated, super soft.
And really defined. It's that look that everybody wants, but there's nothing invasive, nothing that stings, as Hayley said, no injections. 871064 gets you the lip plumper and the eye serum, remember. Look at this one after 30 minutes. Now, again, we talk about ethnicity, all ethnicities once again. With this, you can see it's not so much the size of the lips, but the plumpness and the glow.
And the colour
And the
to the lips.
reduction
It
in
really
those
has.
lines.
Again, no lipstick here, no lip colour. It has just brought out the natural colour of the lips. And again, that great definition as well. This is the only product that if you do want to wear lipstick, when you apply this, leave it for at least a couple of minutes, and then if you want to put a lipstick on, take it off and then apply your lipstick, because it's worked into the skin. But actually a lot of people don't even bother with a lipstick because it gives you such a great colour and such definition that this is great on its own. That comes alongside the eye. It's a really great present idea. I bet you know so many people, nephews, nieces, sisters, that absolutely love their lips, bigger lips, that look to the lips, but also very conscious of the under eye area. I think it's a lovely gift.
And £34 gets you both, remember. 871064. Use PayPal Pay in 3 because you've spent over £30. You will be able to spread the cost interest-free. Everything is on the website that we have remaining. We do have lots of limited stocks now, so please, whatever you're shopping for, confirm those orders. When you scroll down, you'll see all the products that we have remaining. You can see we've got some out of stocks there, some sellouts already happened, but lots of items limited stock. The main bundle, the day and night cream, is super limited in the stock that we have remaining. Lots more of you trying to order than the stock we have in the business, but you can still add it to your basket. So if you do want to add that in, you still can. It's completely up to you. So Christopher is with us from MIE. He's the Global Creative Director. It's been lovely to have you with us again, Christopher. Very soon you'll be in the studio.
Yes.
I will be in the studio soon. Until then, I'm just a little bit like a neighbor. I'm just over in Barcelona, so I'm not too terribly far. I have to tell you, MIE changed the way that I looked at skincare forever. I've been in the beauty industry for a very long time, and I understood about different treatments that people could get for anti-aging. But to be honest with you, I was greatly disappointed in a lot of the products, the topical products, because they just didn't have lasting effects. Richard likes to always say that they would make claims like it would reduce the appearance of wrinkles. Well, but I want it to reduce wrinkles, not just reduce the appearance. I don't want it. You can keep it. And when I first met Richard, I realized that he had such a passion for creating products that actually worked, that actually did what they said that they were going to do: increased hydration, increased elasticity, brought the collagen back to the skin, changed the look of the skin from tone and texture perspective, and gave it a renewed sense of youth. So I started using the products because Richard shoved them in my hands, and I became addicted. This was years ago, and I have to tell you, it changed the way I looked at my own face in the mirror.
And when Richard started his company, one of the very first products he brought out was the PM. And the PM cream, the night cream, really has got, I mean, when it was tried and tested, they couldn't test it anymore. They were like, it was one of the best creams they'd ever tested for results.
Well, not only was it tested by an independent lab, an independent study group, it was tested by Princeton University, which is the #1 in the world. Everyone wants to get an A+ rating from them. They want to get a 2 thumbs up from them. Not only did we get that, but they went on to say that they had never in their history tested a product that had these kind of results before, to the point that they then tested it 3 more times completely for free at their own charge because they were so blown away by the results. The bottom line is the PM cream, there's nothing that you can see or talk about with your skin that it doesn't improve. So if you look at your skin and you think, when did I get the crepiness underneath the eyes? When did these wrinkles become so deep? If you're worried about crow's feet, if you're worried about laxity, maybe you're losing some definition in jawline or in your cheekbones, if you're losing volume in the apples of your cheeks, nothing that you could look in the mirror and say about your skin or see will not be improved with this. Across the board, we can see results like these in just 60 minutes. So in just 1 hour, let's stop and take a look at what we're looking at here. From the first picture Look, she is severely dehydrated there. That's the first thing I can see. And just as a beauty expert, she's severely dehydrated. So you can see the lines in her forehead, underneath her eyes, almost irreversible. If I didn't know better, I would go, oh gosh, I mean, those are pretty deep. Let's go now to the after. So from the forehead all the way down to the smoker's lines around the lips, and the tone of the skin, the luminosity of the skin, and the all-over uniformity of color. We're returning that look of almost porcelain. Hyperpigmentation has been diminished, and we're seeing a plumping out of the delicate eye area, no more crepiness, but those lines, they're not reduced, they are removed. That's what we're talking about a product that gives you an efficacious result. This, I loved what you said earlier. You described it the best. This could be a mother-daughter. I mean, it really could. And to know that in the before, I mean, again, we're talking about, number one, there's no luminosity to the skin before, none whatsoever. And we're seeing a lot of the dark circles underneath the eyes. That's from that thin skin around the eye, very delicate. And we're even seeing some sunkenness around the nasolabial folds. In just 60 minutes after applying the PM Recovery Night Cream, look at the difference. We have luminosity, we have beautiful color. Her eyes look rested in only 60 minutes. And we're seeing a return of facial contour structure and a minimization of those nasal labial folds, those lines from the edge of our nose down to the corner of the mouth are plumped out again. This looks like that is mother and that is daughter, easily 20 years apart.
It is quite incredible, isn't it? And the great thing is, whatever skin type, but also whatever age, Christopher.
So if we start taking care of our skin at a younger age, our skin will thank us later. And I'm a firm believer that if you use the right products and superior ingredients, then you may never have to make more invasive measures as you get older because your skin will age more fortified. This is a prime example. Though she's young, we can already see that we have a loss of just a minimal amount of elasticity in the forehead. You can see the formation of that forehead line, and in the after, we can see that it's much more taut. We see in the before, she still has some luminosity to her skin, but it's starting to diminish and dull. That happens as we get older. I mean, it's a fact of life, but by using the right ingredients, we can restore that. Now, this is just the PM night cream. This is intended to rejuvenate, regenerate, and restore all of the cells of our skin thanks to proteins and peptides that we introduce back into the skin. Every single night when you put on there, now Richard likes to say, if you're going to try one thing,
yeah,
if you're just going to dip your toe into the MIE pond, the night cream is where it's at. However, y'all have this bundle, so you get the power of the night and the day together. And that's what's so incredible about this bundle. I'm super excited about this one.
And it is the smallest amount as well, always, because it has got such high ingredients. Do always put it onto the hand first of all before you put it onto your face. But Sean's rubbing it onto the hand there, and you can honestly see how instantly your skin drinks that goodness. Christopher, it never sits. A lot of creams I've used in the past, especially night creams, they seem to sit on your skin, leave a layer of
grease
on your face.
Well, you're not wrong there, Sean. I mean, it's, when you say grease or an oil there, that's because a lot of those products from the big box stores or the companies, they want to try to increase profits. And so they put an ingredient in there that's just an oil. And this is where they start talking about it reduces the appearance of wrinkles because it creates a shine, but it doesn't really do anything to the wrinkle. So with this product, when you put it on your skin, and Sean just put it on the back of his hand, he can attest to this, there's not a greasiness, there's not a tackiness. It will drink into your skin almost instantaneously. And when you go to sleep, you're not going to leave a residue on your pillow. Now, this is the best part. When you wake up the next morning, walk into the bathroom, look in the mirror, and look at the visible results. I mean, look, I can sit here and tell you the science behind this all day long, because this is what Richard and I love. We eat, sleep, and drink the beauty industry. We love it. And we're so passionate about it. But the truth is, when you go to look in the mirror and you see the face that you remember, you start seeing the structure return to your skin. You start seeing the light and the luminosity return to your skin, elasticity. So when you start to make that, you start to show expression, and then you get that bounce back, that snap back. I had horrible 11 lines for years, to the point that I would go to the doctor and yep. I don't know how much I can say. I haven't had to go to the doctor in over a year because I don't have the problem anymore. I had to actually untrain my brain that I even needed to go. I love this because I have a youthful look to my skin, and I can still have expression too. You know, it's okay to make a happy face.
Yeah, and it's not invasive at all as well.
And it's tried and tested as well. We were saying it's been tested in the, you know, in independent labs. And you just said about elasticity to the skin, luminosity to the skin. I mean, these are incredible results in an hour, but again, with long-term benefits as well, Christopher. So, like you were saying, made such a difference to your skin, very much that next morning, but then the benefit over the time even more.
And that's the thing that I can truly attest to, because I have been using these products religiously for a long time. Let's talk about just elasticity. So for those of you who go, okay, what's elasticity? We're talking about the snap back, the bounce back to your skin. So, you know, if you pinch your skin, how quickly it snaps back into place. As we get older, takes a little longer. So let's take a look at this. After a period of just 1 hour, we had an average of 99% elasticity increase, with the highest level being 139%. After 4 weeks, that jumps up to 131% increase in elasticity, and the highest level being 173% increase. And after 6 weeks, we see almost 150% increase in elasticity, and the highest being almost 200%. Now listen, that's not me and Richard saying that. That is Princeton University saying that. Princeton University tested this and said they have never seen these kind of results. This is the PM recovery. Put it on before you go to sleep, get rest, let it do its job while you're sleeping. And after 6 weeks, up to 194%. Now, the interesting number here really blew me away, and that's that the older people that tries the products, they fall into the highest range because their skin responds so much. They see the difference in their skin where they may not have had any elasticity left. It truly gives them that monumental restoration. And we're talking about 6 weeks with the highest of out of this study, out of 60 participants at Princeton University, almost 200% increase in elasticity while you're sleeping.
So you're never too old to start. And elasticity is
Never
that
too late.
sagginess to the skin as well, which sadly does happen. You get the droopy jowls as you get older. Everything sort of drops. But the other great thing is you've also got that incredible hydration result to our night cream, to our PM cream, that isn't just as soon as you put it on, your skin's hydrated. That hydration is still working 12 hours later.
It's because we're actually changing the way the skin reacts. We're giving the skin the nutrients that it needs. So this, like you were talking about earlier, Sean, about that kind of greasy feel over the top of the skin, that's what you don't want. And that's what we're never going to include. So in this study, 60 participants at Princeton University, after 12 hours, the average person saw a hydration increase of 171%, with the highest being 181% hydration increase. That's where you're going to start seeing those crow's feet plump out. That's where you're going to start seeing those fine lines start to be diminished, the wrinkle depth be diminished. And oh, well, speaking of it, here we go. Wrinkle depth reduction. I mean, listen, those producers in there, they are on it today. That was perfect timing. After 4 weeks, now listen, if you take nothing else away from what I'm about to tell you, again, with the Princeton research team, 60 participants, this is the PM recovery after a period of 4 weeks. You saw
They're just
27% on
fabulous.
average reduction in wrinkle depth, the highest 36% reduction in wrinkle depth. And after 6 weeks, 41% wrinkle depth reduction, with the highest being 64%. That is unbelievable to know that that happens while you're sleeping.
And clinically proven independently by one of, well, pretty much the largest
Princeton.
testing lab in the world.
Wrinkle depth reduction.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. It ticks so many boxes. And that's why the night cream was developed. Richard was passionate to bring out one cream that did absolutely everything whilst you're sleeping, working on all those issues on the skin. But the great thing is, if you were to buy this on its own, you would be paying more than you're paying for the bundle, because it's usually just under £50. So not only have you got the night in this bundle for the price you see on your screen, £45.99, you're also getting the day alongside. And the day has huge benefits, and very important to have a different day cream to a night cream, isn't it? They work very differently.
They do work differently, and they serve two totally different purposes. I like to say that they're their perfect dance partners. And
yes, I like that.
At night, the whole name of the game is there that we're going to restore and rejuvenate and revitalize the skin and repair it from everything that it's been throughout the day, plump out the skin, really increase hydration. And during the day, we want to continue the wrinkle reduction. We want to continue the immense hydration, but we also want to provide a skin barrier defense system. So everything that we go through, whether it be environmental, we have the UV, with free radicals, we want to protect the skin from all of that while also maintaining elasticity, maintaining moisture and hydration, and maintaining luminosity to the skin, so that when your skin goes to sleep and you put your PM on, you get just that much more monumental results. Can we just hold here for just a second? Because this is just unbelievable. Let's look at this. This is after only 30 minutes, okay, guys? So we're not talking about 3 months here. We're talking after 30 minutes of using the Energizer Day Cream. This is the AM from MIE. Look at the left eye. Look at the right eye. Look at the left tone and texture to the skin. Then look at the right. Look at the nasolabial fold. And then look at the right. So what I'm seeing, just as a beauty expert, I'm going to point out everything here. So on the left-hand side of the screen, I see a dull tone and texture. I see someone who has done some sun worshiping. It looks like, if I was just going to analyze here, I see that we have a very tired looking eye. These are not just wrinkles underneath the eye. There's a depth to them. Going on down, nasolabial folds are already starting to lose volume there, and then around the mouth we can see that some marionette lines are really starting to take hold, and I'm seeing less structure in the cheekbones and the jawline. And that's not even addressing hyperpigmentation. Now, after 30 minutes, only 30 minutes after applying this, look at the after. Luminosity has increased. We can see that hydration is just completely through the roof. The eyes give that away. The eyes tell me that. Even if you ignore the deep wrinkles underneath the eye, let's go to the crow's feet. Where is it?
Gone.
Where is it?
It's gone.
It's gone. It's completely gone. Nasolabial folds plumped out for a massively youthful look. This easily 20 years off of her skin. We can see that the skin is more fortified, even tone and texture, and to me, there's definitely a minimization of hyperpigmentation.
Skin tone's just incredible. She looks so fresh, so young. And the nice thing is, whatever age, whatever skin type, whatever skin issue, really, it just tends to work for so many different problems.
You're right, and this to me is so amazing, because I love to see that beautiful melanin skin to really glow, and I love it to have that dewiness to it. It's just absolutely stunning. Let's look at the before, let's look at the after. For me, the eyes really have it here. Okay, so in the before, she's beautiful, obviously, but in the after, her eyes look more taut. They look more rested, more youthful. In the before, she looks a little on the tired side. but in the after, she looks like we have shaved off easy 10 years just off of the eye area. But that's just talking about the under part of the eye. Can we just focus for just a second on the eyelid? As someone who's been in the beauty industry for a long time, guys, I have had people complain to me that after they start hitting a certain age, they can't do certain makeup looks. They couldn't do eyeshadows or maybe a winged eyeliner because they started developing a hooded eye. Now, her before is not so much a hooded eye, but you can tell it's going that direction. Look at the after. That is a eyelid structure that is more youthful in 30 minutes. Everything I'm talking about right now has taken place with the AM Energizing Day Cream in only 30 minutes.
This, I think, is the biggest thing. The skin difference here is incredible.
What you're seeing right now, Haley, is really the difference in hydrated skin. You're seeing the plumped out, hydrated skin, and the texture shows it. The skin is even, plumped out, moisture rich, and that is an incredible luminosity that gives an even tone to the entire skin surface. Of course, we have another up close of that amazing structured eyelid that we're seeing there, returning that structure back to it. But really, the tone and texture here, I think you said earlier, it's almost, there's people who won't take a single picture on social media without a filter.
Yeah.
What if your skin just had a permanent filter?
Yes,
and that's exactly how it looks, isn't it? It really has sort of evened out, it's sort of corrected the skin tone.
Easy
Now,
for you to say.
absolutely. I love this because obviously all the range is for the girls and the guys, whatever gender you are. But when we see this as a before and after, this gentleman just looks so refreshed, like he's been on holiday for like the last 4 months.
He really does. And in the before, obviously a handsome guy, I'm not going to detract from that, but seeing the side by side of just after 30 minutes of using this, the day cream, the energizing day cream, where are the forehead lines, people? Where are they? They're gone because the skin is properly moisturized. In the before, look at the sullenness of his eyes. They're sunken in. They look tired. You're seeing that increased dark circle forming underneath his eye in his tear trough. Look at the after. They're plumped out, moisturized, and refreshed.
They're brighter, aren't they, as in a dry area?
Much brighter, with a renewed sense of almost collagen is what comes to mind when I see that. This is the results that are great for everyone. So when you say it's good for men, it's good for women, it's for all ages, all skin tones, all skin colors, all skin types. That's because skin is skin. And at MIE, we just want to give it the nutrients that it needs to be optimal, not to camouflage away our imperfections, but we want to minimize or remove them.
But if you want to get this bundle, you must do it right now. We are literally in single figures.
We are hanging on by
Hundreds of you have gone for it already. Lots more people jumping in right now, and you can still do that. You can jump the queue. You can still get the final few remaining bundles that we have. 045001 is the item number. You get the night cream and the day cream. You get both for $45.99. It should be £91.
And we'll be absolutely honest, there is very, very low single figures.
Move away, they're saying. Move away.
Yes, please do check your baskets out or order it right now. Like Sean said, it's the first people to order and check out. There's a lot more people trying to order already than stock is available. So please, we will not, I don't think, get back to that. So please check your baskets out. One of the best bundles to go for. But talking about bundles, another bundle for an area that I think lots of us suffer with, the under eye area. This is an amazing product, and you've got a bit of a buy one, get one free here as well. And this is all about results on the under eye, but also the eyelid, and really whatever issue you've got.
Because we all have so many problems with the eye area, whether it's fine lines, wrinkles, it could be puffiness, dark circles. Well, the story behind this product, I think, is fabulous, Christopher, because it was originally developed for pretty much a superstar, this product, but now it's available to everyone, and we've got it in a duo.
It's a superstar that is mostly known by one name.
Yeah.
That's all I've been told. That's all that I can say. But someone who is definitely quite the globetrotter, but you know, always a little concerned with appearance, aren't we all? But especially someone who makes their living off of an appearance, they want to look refreshed at all times. So Richard helped develop this product for this person so that when they got off a plane and they made an appearance, they always looked fresh and rested. Now, I'm very grateful that Richard did that for that person, because I also got the benefit of it. Because let me tell you, my eye area was my concern area. That was that one area that I felt very self-conscious. I wore a lot of sunglasses because I always looked tired. And then, you know, even friends, they didn't mean anything by it, but they would look at me and say, "Are you feeling okay?" Yes, I'm fine. I had chronic dark circles underneath my eyes and these horrible bags. Like they were just so bad. And after using this, I don't have those dark circles anymore, even when I wake up in the morning or when I'm on television in the UK overnight. I look refreshed. I don't look tired. I look rested at all times. And this is my little secret weapon. I absolutely swear by this product. Richard suggests that it's very important that you use it at night, which I agree, because I do. I also use it in the morning as well. I told you earlier, I can be a little bit of an excessive guy, so I have to retrain my brain with MIE. You don't have to use a lot. A little bit goes a long way. Take a look at this before and after, guys. After only 15 minutes. It's easy to target and look at the under eye here, okay? But let's take a look at the lid above as well. Again, we're talking about the loss of elastin, the loss of structure in the eyelid in the before. We see just a laxity to the skin. It looks like we're probably going in the direction of a hooded eye. In the after, look at that structure return. This is after 15 minutes, guys, of the depuffing eye serum. This is what returned my confidence to me. I love this product so much. This is the zoom in that we were talking about that could be a mother-daughter here. The eyes are almost completely different in these two. For me, if you look at the under eye before, I kind of identify with this that dark, that pink, purpley tones that kind of start coming through that very thin skin. And then again, in the eyelid above, you can see that it's coming way further down on the eyelashes. And then we're starting to see a lift, a tautness, and a restructuring of that. And then we see a smoothness of the under eye with a luminosity return to the skin. It's beautiful. And that's only after 15 minutes, only 15 minutes.
And it's any ethnicity, any age. There's no choice here. That's the other thing. It's not complicated skincare, is it?
No, it's really not. And Hayley, I mean, I know that you were really concerned about her in the before. You know, this is that picture that you said she looks like she has lost her best friend. Or I forgot what you said. Look, she's been crying. She's had a rough week. But not in the after. And that is what I was so self-conscious about, guys, with my eyes specifically, because I identify with this. It's the darkness underneath. My mom used to always call them sinus screamers, and she just told me that it was hereditary, that those sinus screamers just run in the family. Well, I don't want any part of that. Y'all can keep that gene. But in the after, I get those results too. Look at how bright. Look at how smooth that skin is, how hydrated, how luminous. And you can tell that there's a plumpness with the collagen synthesis there just after 15 minutes. But this is not one of those topical products that's just going to tighten superficially and will wear off in a few hours. This is a product that is cumulative. So by using it morning, well, Richard suggests definitely every night, but you can use it in the morning as well. Like I do, I swear by this stuff. Just a little pearl drop on my finger, and I just dab, just like that. just right underneath, and I go over, it soaks in minutes. And so it's never going to be oily. It's never going to be greasy. Makeup goes over the top of it perfectly. You don't have to worry about that. But your eye just feels rested. It feels taut. And after repeated use, you're going to continue to wake up in the morning and look in the mirror and go, oh, like,
and again, it's tried and tested as well, isn't it? When we talk about these results, we see these incredible befores and afters, but these are all claims that have been clinically proven. And when we look at the numbers, I mean, it does blow your mind that we do get these instant effects, but long-term benefits as well.
These numbers that we show you as well, remember, they're proven by independent labs to ensure all the claims that we talk about are genuine. And we're looking at elasticity, first of all, Christopher. Can you explain what that means to people at home?
Yeah, when people hear the word elasticity, think elastic. When you have a rubber band and you snap it, it bounces back. But as that rubber band gets older, and if you don't take care of it, guess what happens? It gets brittle, right?
Right.
So by us taking care of our skin, we can ensure the snapback. Now, this is not just by any independent research. This is Princeton University that has done this for us. And I have to tell you, out of the trial here, the people who were in the test, after 1 hour time period of using the depuffing eye serum, you saw an average of 82% increase in elasticity after 1 hour, the highest being 115%. And the lowest after just 1 hour being 55%. But I was just talking to y'all earlier about how this product turned my eyes around. And I never thought that I would be able to achieve a rested looking eye. After 4 weeks, this is that cumulative effect I was just telling you about. Princeton University found that an average of 138% increase of elasticity just on average, with the highest being 185%. And the lowest had 103% increase in elasticity, guys. The very lowest had 103% increase. After 6 weeks, 143% increase, with the highest being almost 200%. Now, the interesting stat on this is that the oldest people that were a part of the test had the highest results.
That's great.
Their skin responded beautifully every single time because their skin was more lax. They had lost that elasticity. But thanks to MIE being able to introduce those ingredients that don't just tell you it's going to give the illusion of reducing this or increasing that, Princeton University said it actually did increase the elasticity, and it gave people up to almost 200% cumulative effect elasticity return to their skin.
Hydration really important as well, Christopher, and again seeing fabulous results here. But actually not those instant results we're talking. This is 12 hours later still working.
12 hours later, I mean, can you imagine that if you put this on before you go to bed, you put on your PM and cream, and then you put on your depuffing eye serum at night before you go to bed. 12 hours later, I mean, if you're lucky enough to sleep 12 hours, I don't think I've done that ever in my life. But you're talking about an average hydration increase of 140%. And Princeton University said out of all of the test subjects, the highest was almost 200% hydration increase. So when we look at these before and afters of all of these models, and we start talking about, where did that wrinkle go? Or those blue tones are gone underneath the eye. It's because we're able to plump out the skin naturally by allowing the skin to retain moisture that it desperately needs.
Hugely busy on everything. If you do want to go for this duo, remember you are getting 2 for this price. So it's a bit like a buy one, get one free. And it is a product, when you see those results, and if it is that under eye area you really do have issues with, please try this. You won't ever want to run out. So the fact you get a duo, I think is great.
We are approaching limited stock on this bundle that we've got for you. Brilliant Christmas presents. If you could split it into 2 presents if you wanted to.
Yeah, it could be one for you, one as a Secret Santa.
Or lots of you multi-ordering. So maybe you're buying 2 for yourself, 2 for gifts. At £31.50, it should be £61. And if you use PayPal Pay in 3, £12.15 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. 067202 is your item number there. We've been so busy. It's been lovely to have Christopher with us and Richard with us from MIE. The main bundle, the biggest stock that we had, and I say had, because this is now sold out as well.
Yeah, so sorry if you've still got this in a basket. It has sold out and gone. It's a great bundle. We will try and get stock back as soon as we possibly can, but sadly can't always guarantee how quickly. So well done if you got that bundle. But still lots of items available, though they are selling out very quickly and they are getting very low.
Got lots of limited stocks now across the board. So whatever you're shopping for, and we do tend to have a surge around 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
Yeah, people coming in or going out to work, I think. So add them into your basket and check out sooner rather than later. If you are watching on +1, ITV or STV, please check the stock levels on the website to see if we have items remaining.
We've already had a couple of sellouts, so it could be actually worse if you're watching an hour later. A product that I think so many people have fallen in love with is an area where we really do struggle, I think, especially as ladies. I think we tend to look after our face.
Yep.
And we forget this area, the neck and the décolleté. And I think lots of us previously, before we knew how bad the sun was, did a lot of sunbathing.
Yeah, loads of sun damage.
So this area seems to age really quickly. And Christopher, we really do need a different cream for the neck and décolleté. The face cream, it's not going to work right, is it, in that area?
Well, what was so interesting to me, and this is one thing that I love so much about Richard and his passion for this business, is because he really dives into the why behind why the skin reacts the way it does. And the collagen and the elastin of this area is completely different than our face. And so it needs to be approached in a different manner. And so when he set out to create this product, he actually set out to create it to solve a very real problem for someone in his family, which was his mother-in-law. His mother-in-law was starting to have a sagging, crepey neck. And that's just a result of, as we get older, our necks move very often, and also we lose the elastin and the collagen in that area. So when he set out to do this and to create the neck and chest rejuvenating serum, after only 2 weeks, these were the results for his mother-in-law. Look at the before and look at the after. Now, in the before, there's quite a deep wrinkle there, and the after, the wrinkle's gone, but you can see where the wrinkle was because there's white lines where sun hasn't seen the inside of that wrinkle in quite some time. So this is after only 2 weeks. So imagine being able to increase that skin's density. And that's really what it comes down to, because as the skin becomes thinner and as it becomes more lax, it loses a density that it needs for structural integrity. So by increasing the hydration, increasing the elasticity, and increasing the fortitude of the skin, we can rebuild that structure and give confidence back to that person.
And it is an area that we cover up all the time, isn't it? Especially ladies with roll necks, with
very
polo
conscious,
necks,
aren't you?
scarves.
And this actually is a live demonstration in the studio, and exactly that. And this is Helen, she's in her 70s. And her neck in the before, that is the neck you'd wear a roll neck. You'd put a scarf on. You wouldn't want to draw attention to that area. Whereas actually in the after, you'd put a really nice necklace on.
Yeah.
You'd wear a low-cut dress.
Take a look at me.
Once again, Christopher, giving you your confidence back.
And isn't that what it's all about, right? It's about confidence. But do you know how many people I've talked to and how many ladies I've talked to that said, oh, they can't wear a certain thing, or they have to wear a scarf, or they have to wear a turtleneck, understanding I'm wearing a turtleneck right now. Poor choice, Christopher. No, I'm just eating. But, there's so many people who talk about that because of the fact that they feel self-conscious. I talked about earlier me wearing the sunglasses because I was self-conscious of dark circles. Imagine feeling like there was nothing that you could do to restore a more youthful skin and structure to your neck and décolleté. Now there is. At MIE, when we developed this, we developed it to really rejuvenate the way that the skin reacted and to movement. So you get the snapback, you get that elastin that we were talking about earlier, you get the moisture retention, you get the fortification of the tissue to get a stronger neck. Now, we were talking about this earlier, and it's so important when you're applying this, go in an upwards motion, like you've probably been taught on your neck, but then also don't forget to go all the way around to the back of the neck, because it increases the strength of all of the tissues surrounding the neck, kind of giving you a little bit of a lift.
And you're seeing that in the before and after, aren't you? That's exactly what Helen's done.
It's exactly what's happening. You know, I remember someone said that there was an old joke that they just felt like they wish they could just put a chip clip in the back of the neck, you know, to kind of pull it all back. Well, now you don't have to do a chip clip.
Like,
this is a chip clip free.
And it's a really nice as well serum too. And again, a little goes a long way. I think sometimes we do tend to overuse our creams and serums.
Guilty.
Whereas
I have to constantly remind myself that Richard has designed these pump bottles to be the dose that you need.
Yeah,
you
on that one pump. Smallest amount. You'll love how it absorbs all of the creams, all of the serums from MIE. And again, with the neck serum, always those upward movements, and go right behind the neck as well. The price on this, I think, is spectacular. That's it. Yeah, that upward movement and then right round the back at $23.99. This has also been massively busy. 003109. If you want to get this, whatever you're shopping for, in fact, right now, across the range, we're still really busy. Please confirm your orders and check those baskets through.
we've had 2 sellouts. Is it 2 sellouts heading towards 3 or 4? Lots, no, 3 sellouts and more coming. So please do check your baskets out. At $23.99, can you imagine going into a beauty salon and asking to get that result, those befores and afters that we've looked at for $23.99? And in this tube, you possibly got the opportunity to get 3 months supply in there, because you do just use the smallest amount. But we're telling you about results, and the wonderful thing is we can, because this very much has been tried and tested independently, clinical labs, some of the biggest labs that there are in the country. And those results, or these results that we look at now, are from those tests. So what we're telling you is all about being real and visible results. These are claims that have been proven. And if you could talk us through this, hydration, so important, so much better than moisturization, isn't it, Christopher?
It's so much, because talking about moisturization could mean that we're just giving a topical response to something. Hydration is almost on a cellular level. So your body is actually retaining the moisture that's being given. That's what we want, is that hydration increase. This study done by Princeton University after 12 hours found that the average test subject, or average participant of the study, had a 128% hydration increase, with the highest being 175%. And guess what? We stand behind our studies so much that we're going to give you the lowest as well. The lowest possible hydration increase after just 12 hours was 84%. Now, that's just 12 hours. This is going to also, this will also continue to accumulate results. It will continue to get better and better with continued use, and you will see a continued fortification, hydration, and build of elasticity.
And isn't that great? You've got that confidence that you can go for that night out. It is party season. Perhaps you're getting ready for those Christmas parties, the New Year's party. Perhaps you've never worn that dress that you bought a few years ago because you hate your neck now. And all of a sudden you've got the confidence. You can go out feeling confident about your neck, but actually knowing that those results can still be working 12 hours later. And again, constant use giving you even better results over time as well. That's what My Instant Effects is all about. This is why it's so popular. We're quite impatient. We like the instant results, but obviously we want the long-term benefits as well.
We want it all. We want it all, Christopher. If you want to go for the neck serum, 003109, stock there, absolutely flying. And just on the back of those pictures that we showed you, I mean, it says it all, doesn't it? Helen, we did a live demonstration in the studio. In around about 30 minutes, Helen got this result in the studio.
And we know how good this is, but we were still blown away. You know, when you know a product works, we've seen loads of live demonstrations. But Helen in her 70s, and with a neck that I think a lot of people will relate to, the problems that we have with a neck, especially as we age, the improvement is phenomenal. And that's what it's all about. It's all about results. It's all about real and visible results. And each and every claim clinically proven by independent labs to ensure these claims are genuine. And when we show you those numbers that and those befores and afters, all tried and tested, but this a live before and after in a studio where we were present, we were there, and in about 30 minutes this was Helen's result, which is incredible.
And that's why we're approaching limited stock on this.
If you could see the smile on her face, we've just missed her lips. She was truly very happy. And that's what it's all about. It's all about you feeling good about yourself, looking in the mirror and feeling good about what you see, making the most of the skin that you have. And a customer did say, if you've got skin, you need MIE. You know, it really does address all those skin issues, all those. And that's the truth, Christopher, isn't it?
Now listen, I tell people all the time, if your goal is to look older, don't use this. If you want to look old, fine, I guess that's your prerogative, but don't try this. Now, if you would like to look younger, if you would like your skin to look more radiant, if you would like to have your skin have a snapback, a bounce back, an elasticity to it that you remember it having in your youth, you owe it to yourself to give MIE a try. You know, Shayley, y'all both said that that this was one of the most reordered and in-demand products on Shop on TV, and there's a reason for it. It works. People try it, they get it home, they like what they see in the mirror. And at MIE, that's really what it's all about for us. The beauty industry can, on the surface, seem kind of vain. But really, when we look good and we feel like we look good, we feel good. And we have a little extra pep in our step. This is all about confidence. You said it earlier, Haley. By treating yourself and feeling good about yourself, having the confidence of a firm neck, or me having the confidence of not having to wear sunglasses because I didn't have bags under my eyes anymore, thanks to the depuffing serum. That gave me a different pep in my step, and maybe it made me a little nicer too. I don't know.
How could you be nicer? Absolutely. Well, you've talked about the depuffing eye. We've got the perfect bundle for so many. I think this is a great gift because I think the two areas you see as soon as you look at a person is you look into their eyes, and as they talk, you look at their lips. And this bundle is phenomenal because you have got, as you were talking about, the eye depuffing serum, which for so many has given great results. But you've also got a really amazing lip product that in just 2 minutes, 20% fuller lips.
Oh yeah, now listen, the lip product, I have to caution people to not think of this as a lip gloss. That is not what this is. This is a 3D lip plumping treatment, and this is after only 2 minutes. Now, what we're going to focus on right now is the results. First and foremost, we see a much fuller lip. That's hands down obvious. So we see a fuller lip, we see a sharper lip line, we see diminished, I'd say beginning stages of some smoker lines in the before picture. And in the after, we see a much more hydrated lip. That means that the tissue is absorbing the hydration. This is hyaluronic acid and oxygen combined. So this is, though you see a shine there, and if you would like to wear it like that, you absolutely can. However, as Haley pointed out earlier, this is the only product that if you want to wear a lipstick, you do have to remove. Put it on, we'll treat it as a treatment, let it sit for 2 minutes. You know, I'm one of those people, if it works for 2 minutes, I'm gonna let it sit for 5. But wipe it off. You know, wipe it off, and then you can apply your lipstick, because the skin has already absorbed that hyaluronic acid and the oxygen, and it's plumped out the lips. The results are you're going to actually have a hydrated, fuller lip, going throughout your day. This is not something that you're going to have to reapply every 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes like you would a lip gloss. Your lips will be moisturized, your lips will be hydrated, and your lips will be full.
And it is the shape it gives to the lips as well. It's like you've got a lip liner on, you know, the Cupid's bow. And I think, again, as we age, we do get that thinner top lip, but you can see the difference it's made to the top lip, to the dehydration on the bottom lip. And I think a lot of people will have non-makeup days and they will just wear the treatment because it really brings great colour to the lips. But of course, like we were saying, if you take it off, you can apply then your lipstick on top. But again, this is for all different lip types. And what we're seeing here is a difference in 30 minutes, which is so dramatic, and not so much about getting 20% fuller lips. It's that colour difference to the lip here.
It's the color difference because we're returning hydration and oxygen to the tissue of the lip. Now, there's something very important I need to point out. I want you all, if you've never tried this before, forget anything you've ever heard about a lip plumping anything, because what you've tried, it stings, it burns, it's an irritant. It's plumping out the lips through something that's topical, that's irritating the tissue. We don't have any of that because that's not how we achieve this. We achieve this by really focusing on the hyaluronic acid, which one molecule holds up to 1,000 times its weight in water, and oxygen particles. There's a spherical oxygen particle that goes into the tissue. So the results are a fuller lip and an increased rosy tone to the lips. Have you ever looked at a baby, right? And they have those rosy lips, right?
Yeah.
And there's the rosy red lips. That's because the tissue's healthy and it's brand new. And as we get older and we start losing circulation, we start losing volume, we start losing elasticity and hydration to the tissue, we start losing that rosy tone. So by adding it back with a treatment, again, this is not a lip gloss, this is a treatment. By adding it back with this treatment, you can have the fullness, the hydration, and the rosy tone again. You may not even have to or want to use a lip coverage.
And I think a lot of people do stop wearing lipstick because it gives such a great dramatic effect. And again, remember, this is part of a bundle. It's not just the lips. It does go alongside that eye depuffer that we've looked at as well, which can give phenomenal results around the eye area and the eyelid. And I do think this is a great gift idea. Treat yourself first, but definitely a present.
Brilliant for party season. You get both for £34. 871064. Not only the lips, also the eye treatment as well. So fine lines, wrinkles, dark circles, puffiness. That's what your eye serum is going to work on. And those results that you see there in just 15 minutes. 871064 is the item number there. Should be almost £63 exactly. It comes down to £34 or £12.98 on PayPal paying 3. Go to the website and take a look at everything that we've got for you, or everything that we've got remaining on the show, because you can see our first bundle, the biggest stock, out of stock. Our deep line elixir, out of stock. We've got several items that are limited stock, so that means the very last of the stock that we have remaining for you. So whatever you're shopping for, check those baskets out. Just hearing the neck serum will be the next to go.
And honestly, they're all products that are the reason that this is the most rebought range here on Shop on TV, but actually not just the most rebought range. Out of the beauty products that we have, out of everything that we sell, because so many people find they have
over 700,000 products. This is the most rebought across our entire website.
Because so many people find they get great results and rebuy time and time and time again. If you do please want to go for any item that's on the website, it's only as long as the stock is there now, and lots of things more people ordering than stock is available, so it's only going to be as long as the stock is there. Details on your screen now for the neck and the décolleté, the neck and chest, an area I think lots of us ladies especially do struggle with, and a cream for the face isn't the right cream for the neck and décolleté. And when you see the before and after, and this is a split screen, and actually Richard, that's been with us this evening, the founder of MIE, My Instant Effects. This is his mother-in-law, and he developed this for his mother-in-law because she did used to love the sunshine. And you can see there in the before, it had created that very sort of thick, like turtley sort of skin that's got very, very deep lines and a horrible sort of thick crepiness to it. On the after, the difference in the skin is phenomenal, but you're looking then at these sort of white lines.
Well, it's lifted those lines out, hasn't it?
Well, they are. You can see the deep lines, the darker lines on the actual before. What it's done is it's pushed that wrinkle out, and the bottom of that wrinkle hasn't seen sunshine for a very long time. So now it is a white line on that after. The difference in that before and after is quite incredible.
And that could be the next item to go. Limited stock there, 003109. When you take a look at this picture of Helen from our live show, she applied it live in the show. Remember those upward movements, take it round to the back of the neck. This was in just over 30 minutes she got this result around her neck. Not having to wear scarves, not having to wear roll necks, wearing your favourite jewellery and your party dresses over party season that have that lovely neckline.
I mean, it's visibly younger, isn't it? The neckline is phenomenal, the difference between the before and after. Like Sean says, get that great neck for on, wear that amazing dress. But then look at the actual chest area, how actually the age spots look so much lighter. You know, it really has brightened the whole of that area and given her that more youthful look for $23.99. And we say you'll probably get about 3 months supply there. So please do check those baskets out because we are very low in stock.
Now, if you are watching on +1 STV or ITV, please check the stock levels because our stock, we've had lots of sellouts, got lots of limited stock. This bundle, the depuffing eye serum, is a duo, but it's also limited in stock. So lots of people tend to wait till the end of the show and then confirm orders. Please do that if you want to make sure you get hold of this bundle.
And that under eye area, I think for lots of us, we really do struggle with. And it's a product that was developed for a big superstar that you can now use at home. And getting the two, it means, well, you won't run out when you use one. And I'm like that. I'm sure I've got a spare somewhere because once you've used this and seen the benefits, and when we see a before and after, and we'll just look at a very quick one because I think this really will make you understand not only the under eye area, but the eyelid area as well. So you are getting a duo. It's very much a buy one get one free, £31.50. So 067202, and the next one is the absolute best one because this says it all. Whatever the eye issue, this has been developed with the bagginess, the darkness. Honestly, she looks so tired and sad on the before. Yeah. She looks like she's back in her teenage years.
And there's no choices to make here. It's for all ages, all genders, all ethnicity. MIE giving you those instant results and then those cumulative build results as well. The more you use it, the better the results. Individual results, we always say, well, but imagine if you get any of those results that we've talked about. And we are coming towards the end of the show. Christopher, a joy as always to see you.
Lovely to see you, Dan.
It's so wonderful to be with all of you.
See you soon.
Thank you so much.
Hopefully we'll see you here in the studio next time. Hey. And if you are at home thinking, should I, shouldn't I, you haven't got a lot of time, you do need to check your baskets through. If you are watching on +1, just check what stock we have available now because we had a bit of a sellout night tonight. And
like we say, another limited stock on that eye depuffing duo. You're getting two for £31.50, should be £61. If you're spending over £30, you can use PayPal, Pay in 3. And if you're shopping across the range, remember, only one postage to pay.
And do think ahead. Christmas is on its way. Great gift ideas, Secret Santas, presents for teachers and things like that. So do put a few items into that basket. If you're trying for the very first time, I know it's a range you will love. And when we stand here and say it is our best-selling beauty range and one of our most rebought products, you know it very much does what it says on the tin. Check your baskets out.
And we will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.